ろしくお願いします。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
おはようございます。おはようございます。
おはようございます。
マイク、音声聞こえてますでしょうか？よければコメントで教えていただけると助かります。
大丈夫そうですかね。
大丈夫そうですね。では改めましておはようございます。
おはようございます。
やってまいりました。超魔界村のレースです。本日は。超魔界村スーパーグールズンゴースト1-on-1スリーランマッチとなります。実況解説は私、まとちと
はい、私、すものがお送りします。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いいたします。始まりましたね、ついに。
始まりました
All
ね。
right,
yeah,
は
yeah.
い、
めちゃ
What's
めちゃ
up,
楽
everyone?
しみにしてました。
本当です
Hey,
ね。
everybody.
超魔界村のレースがこうなかなか
I think we have the RTA racing stream up now. I am Telly1. I'm joined by
みたいなんですけどね。
my
Darth
friend here,
Cubius.
Darth Cubius. Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
No worries. Darth
楽
Cubius.
しみにしてました。
Right,
I'm,
right.
I'm like the number one
Hi.
Ghouls fan and,
Just a
you know,
second.
desperate to have a sub 40. So I'm just
レースの
honored to be
説
here
明を
with
させ
Telio,
ていただき
who's
ま
my
す。
senpai, my sensei and
少
all
々お待ち
this.
ください。今回は
Right, so tonight we have a pretty cool event that we're going to bring to you here on Speed Gaming. We have a special three game race here between two very talented, very good Japanese speedrunners. Currently, the number 1 and number 2 in the world. So on the right side of your screen, you have F Chica 20201. We'll be just probably calling him F Chica here. And on the left side of your screen, you have Halfward. So F Chica is the current world record holder of this game. He took it himself a couple months ago, and Halfward is currently the number 2 in the world. Tied. He's actually tied with Malcolm. So F Chica's world record sits at a 32:04, and Halfward currently sits tied in second place with a 32:22, which is insane. They're insane runs. They're crazy.
They are amazing. Yeah. Yeah, for the world record to go basically from a 32 down to an 04, 07? It's just unbelievable.
Right, it's 04 now.
Or 4, yeah. So, I mean, I guess there were some. Is it fair to say there were some strats discovered by F Chica that allowed for that drop, or did he exploit stuff that everybody kind of knew about and he just went for it?
Well, it's kind of interesting because F Chica and Halford both kind of discovered some new optimizations and manipulations, but the route itself has always kind of been around, just never really tested and like, you know, grinded out. Basically, one of the first people that I saw, it basically involves going for an earlier goddess bracelet grab on level 5. And that evolved into coupling that with the invulnerability glitch on level 5. Like, really, the first person to kind of like that I saw really seriously go for it was Stans a while back.
That's right.
I know Rata has been a big glitch user. You know, Jason of Cuphead community kind of came over and really did his own thing as well. When JC kind of was playing for a while and got the record from Malcolm for a little bit, he never really used this glitch. It never really was believed to be faster, but it now that we've seen F Chica kind of find some new ways to you're actually seeing him doing it right now on the right side of your screen. He looks like he's practicing. He's practicing that new little strat. So that's like a really kind of difficult way to manipulate this Arima, and it's very I could take it from me, it's very very specific, very precise. It looks like he's also practicing the regular strat, and F Chica on the left is practicing a boost strat as well. So F Chica's kind of going to be doing it Halfward on the left is going to kind of be doing it looks to be the more consistent kind of older school way.
Yep.
Yeah. And F Chica's kind of maybe just gonna send it. You never know. Um,
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be really good. And both these guys, obviously, it's number one and number two. Um, consistency wise, they're of course amazing, but I mean, it's also true that there are runners like yourself and then like Malcolm who hasn't been running it for a while who are kind of far more consistent in terms of what they're able to like achieve in a race. But from what I've seen of their practicing, they're both in the 33s, either the 33s, like kind of mid to low 33-minute time frame. So I think it's going to be pretty close, but I think it's also going to be
I
risky.
I
So,
think it's gonna be. I think it might be kind of a roller coaster, but I think that's gonna be good. Like we'll see, man, because it's really just these. I mean, F Chica really isn't a guy. He has runs in. He has the world record for Ghosts and Goblins on the arcade version. He has the record for Ghouls and Ghosts arcade version. He has
yeah,
the record for Ultimate Ghouls and Ghosts, the new Resurrected, I think, the new one that came out.
yep, yep.
So
Hellfire Gimlet.
he's kind of like I hesitate to call him like a veteran, but like he's been around running these games for like the past like year and a half, 2 years now, since he came
To
on, and he finally came and made the transition to this version and to this game in this series, and it's cool to see. It's really cool to see because he goes for like the most ridiculous stuff. Like in Ghouls and Ghosts, he's going for like old man's. He's going for like super optimal, just things that never thought that save a few seconds that never thought it would be even worth it to go for because it's so risky, and he just makes it happen.
yeah,
it's
it's
so
really cool.
it's just gonna be interesting to see how consistent they can do it. And Halfward is the same. He's only run a couple games. He only plays this game in the series, so he doesn't play any other games. But he has always been, since he's been a runner, he's been doing these glitch routes. He's been doing the invulnerability and the risky routes. So he's
Uh,
when he gets PBs, it's his PBs were lowered really in big increments because he plays very risky. And it's good to see. This is it's a game that very in races can be very volatile because uh
uh, if Chica kind
all of
of,
the optimal sorry.
oh no, I was sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, just all the optimal strats are very risky. So
I was just gonna say, if Chica, I think as you were saying, kind of blew in almost out of nowhere like 2 years ago, and then just started grabbing up,
oh
big
yeah.
times in the world records, and he saved this one, Super Goals, for last. And I asked him in stream maybe 4 months ago. I said, okay, which is the toughest? And he said Super Goals by far is the toughest. I thought that's interesting because Ghosts and Goblins is tough in its own way, just because the sort of movement tech is so difficult and janky, basically. But he
Yeah,
says this,
you're definitely fighting against the controls for sure.
right, right. Oh, Aqua's up in chat. QC Damper, nice.
Yeah, we'll
Captain,
see. We'll see how it goes. I know they agreed. I think that no matter what, we're going to be getting 3 races today, which is nice. And I think there's going to be a short break in between each race. I'm sure they're kind of doing their own thing right now, and we're just kind of watching these two practice and get ready before doing it.
yeah. Did you mention the 10-minute? It sounds like there's gonna be a 10-minute break
Yeah,
between.
I think I think I read that on their in the Japanese Ghouls Discord that they're going to do a little break between each round. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but once this thing going, we'll get we're gonna be here for a while, so there's no rush. We're gonna get three really nice runs, good races to see. So, I one of my favorite parts about this series is just how random it is. If you really want to see just how different things can go, this is one of the runs that has that. Just depending on what happens, what RNG you get, you have to improvise a lot.
Yes. Yeah. Looks like we might be gearing up to start out. Um, there are kind of 3 weapons available, right, at in the first chest.
Yeah, so in level 1, it looks like they're gonna be it does look like they're gonna get started up here nicely. So yeah, in level 1, that's they're gonna be watching like the map screen, and the manipulation for the first weapon starts on that screen. So they're gonna be trying to do a certain like a setup to open the chest on a certain frame, on a certain frame cycle. They have about 4 frames of in the cycle to get the dagger they want, or to get the weapon they want. But yeah, in level 1, technically you can get 4 weapons. You can actually get the scythe in level 1, but only if you're holding the firewater, or if you're sorry, I've been playing Ghouls'n Diamakimura lately. If only if you're holding the torch.
Mhm.
You can actually get the scythe in level 1, but if that happens, we're going to be in a whole different kind of
Oh,
situation.
that's possible in level 1. I didn't know that.
Right? Yeah, you can actually get the scythe in level 1. So technically, you can get 4 weapons in level 1. You can get I guess if you include the lance, it's 5.
Be awesome.
Yeah, they definitely both want to see dagger in the beginning. Torch is fine as well. Torch is actually like really good in quite a lot of situations. The bow is not bad either, but in terms of like speed, the bow is definitely the worst. The non-preferred torch and dagger are pretty even in this level. I think dagger is just slightly faster because of if you can insanely mash really hard on this first boss, then the dagger saves a little bit of time. And F Chica actually mashes like an insane way. He like has a hand. He runs with a hand cam and he like does like two-handed. He like takes his hand off the D-pad and like mashes it, which yeah, it's wild.
That's really
All
cool.
right. So got both those guys just got off the option screen and they're going. They're off to the races. Let's do this. So yeah, like Kibia said, in the beginning of the level, they're gonna both do their inhibition, and we got a dagger and we have a torch and a bow. Okay, so none of our runners got the torch on
No.
or sorry, got the dagger on. I can't talk right now. Oh jeez.
There we go.
All right, bow on and F Chica. I gotta get my mind around which runners on which side. They both do a
Right.
little bit of a run on top of that spot on the cage because recently I think that they were talking about that it kind of helps guarantee that wolf is going to jump early so they can get a little bit nicer of a jump in front of that coffin.
Interesting.
Here on this first pillar that they're coming up to, they kind of rub up against it because the trigger to the wave is actually like up against the pillar and not over it. They're going to do a wave skip. Saves a very, very tiny bit. And there you go. They're halfward, so so they're both. Oh no!
Oh no, halfward.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so he definitely goofed a little bit there, and he fell into the water, and that is going to be our first death of the run. Halford can't be happy with that one, but it's good that he didn't hit the checkpoint, so he has to go all the way from the beginning again, which is really unfortunate. F Chica's
Probably a
cruising.
45-second loss.
Yeah,
maybe?
that was almost a minute. He was pretty deep. He was right. That's right before the checkpoint. That is really unfortunate. F Chica checking for another weapon, and it looks like he's going to take the torch into the boss. Maybe he prefers that weapon to spam. I think that it definitely is a little bit faster to get the torch. So yeah, he lands right underneath it, and that hitbox is very jank, and he just spams it out and takes down the cockatrice and advances to level 2. Oh, that's a really mean coffin spawn for Halford. He's kind of gonna have to deal with this. All right, he's okay. All right. He's going to keep going on. Well, F Chica, let's see if he is going to do Beavis. It doesn't look like he is because he spawned that first chest. So it looks like he's going to opt instead, yes, to look for a dagger drop. So the way the chest system works in this game is set. It's okay, so hold on, halfward. Okay, let's go. Okay. You know, I was a little nervous on that one. Like he's like, oh, I'm not gonna mess this up again. So he gets gets his dagger. Meanwhile, F Chica opts to take the slightly slower. Well, it's pretty. I hesitate to call it slower, but this is kind of the standard strat where you do a damage boost off of that top mimic, and he's gonna get on to the raft ride. Oh man, so Halford. He's making his way. He's got to be kicking himself, but that's fine. He's recovered strike. You can already see, man. These are this is number 1 and number 2 in the world. These two guys are insane. They're very active runners. You can see, and look, so Halford kind of plays this. Yeah, so he plays this fight a little bit to the left to create some more lag, to get some more dagger shots off. So that's another interesting kind of strategy to optimize that kill there. He was a little bit further left to create a little bit more lag. And okay, so cool. So now watch Halford on the left. He didn't spawn the first chest, so it looks like he is going to try to do a thing called the B boost here. This is it's really cool. It looks
Shout
great.
out to Matamade if he's in the chat. He was the discoverer of the B boost.
That's right, Matamade, the wizard, dude. He's found so many strats over the years.
The
So a
Brazilian.
sub pixel jump. Oh, he doesn't quite
No,
get
not
there.
quite. Yep.
So he did get the B boost, which saved him from having to go up the first ladder. But because that jump right there, I don't know if it's technically a sub pixel boost or sub pixel, but for some reason, we'll just say it's a oh, look at that ghost
Oh
spawn.
my gosh.
Okay, dude.
Good reaction. Good reaction.
So yeah, he opted to go for the B boost, but he didn't get it fully. So he saved maybe about only a second instead of at least 3 seconds. But it was very swag. It was cool, and he showed it off. So that's awesome.
That's awesome.
This is the excitement of Super Ghouls'n Ghosts. This is the best level in the run. This is a 4-minute auto scroller, and we have to do it twice.
We'll do
And
it six
yeah, we're gonna be doing it 6 times today. We're gonna have 6 rap rats today. That's actually kind of hype. It's not a hard level. Once you kind of understand how it works. There is RNG slightly, but it really doesn't matter. It's kind of a how do I say this? I'm sure Halford's thinking about that death, and F Cheek is staying constant. So now he's doing a little chess manip here. Oh wait, okay, yeah, he's gonna actually not do the shield loss. Okay, sorry. So there's a way to get your gold armor back. He did a cool manipulation there. Maybe I can. We'll have plenty of time to talk about it. But yeah, so he's not going to lose the shield. You can lose the shield there if you want. We'll see if he does it here. Actually, no. Okay. So a very small optimization is to lose your shield there to the siren enemy. But it looks like he's like, no, I'm not going to take it. And by very small optimization, I mean like frames. Like we're talking frames. And if you die there, or if you fall there, you have a whole 3 minutes to do again. So. It looks
Losing
like he's gonna
reduces some lag, or like enough lag that you can kill the boss more quickly, right?
Right. So basically, you lose it there because you don't need to use 2 magic casts. You actually don't really truly need it for this boss. The shield's main I guess advantage or like utility is that it lets you charge your magic faster.
Oh, yeah.
So that's kind of why. So now on your left, Halford's going to be doing the chess manip, while F Chica on the right is going to come up to the boss. He's going to do that's a little thing called storage. We'll talk about that a little bit later, maybe, or at some point when we get a chance to. He gets that first magic, and in this game, there's 2 attack buttons, so you can attack and charge magic at the same time, and that's the strat to use, and you take it down. Very nice start from F Chica. He's going into level 2 or level 3 around 6.5 minutes.
It's a good time.
It's not. I think we're going by Nico timing. So right now, that's not a terrible time. He can't be feeling too bad about it. In a race setting, especially. So he's going to go on to level 3, and you see all these imps going. He's choosing to take it very safely. He's kind of destroyed. Oh, and that was a 6 shield loss. He kind of dropped it off of the flames from the bottom. I guess what is it? Grillian enemy, I think is their official name.
Right.
So yeah, he got rid of the shield because he doesn't need it. It just causes lag, and yeah, we don't want lag.
FG is excellent on this first part of 3. He's really got it on lock, and all of his practicing. He's not losing his armor too. Famous last words. He's not losing his armor too much. And
Right, and he did a safety. He's doing this in a kind of a safe way. It's interesting. It's interesting to me to see how he's doing this because he's doing it. He's taking extra jumps that are just slightly safer but slightly slower. So he's not going for super optimal strats, which you can't blame him in a run like this. All right. So F Chica's going on to the thing, and Halford just joins him. He's about, I would say he entered around 7:40, so he's about 1 minute and 10 seconds behind. So that might seem like a lot, but this is a long game, and a lot of spaghetti can happen. Okay, 6 shield loss from Halford from the imp. As he was going down the ladder, the imp was really nice and kind of hit his shield off. That's like a super optimal and kind of a RNG dependent shield loss there. That was really nice. And okay, he got a good pattern from the Grillian. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Great.
Nice. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, Halford's going on the Gremlin Tower, or sorry, F Chica is going on the Gremlin Tower here. There's gonna be like goblins that fall above you, but luckily, since the dagger comes out and like above Arthur's head, it can be safe to deal with.
We want to watch for the 5th goblin here.
Yeah, the last one's always got your number. Okay, so he's just walking. He's taking it super safe. Oh, Halford barely gets the Arimer kill. That was so close. Okay, I have Chica's coming to the boss on the right. This is gonna be a super cool quick kill, so take a look at this.
Nice. I think he's got it. Yep. Good.
Very, very good. That it's almost like it was designed like that, man. It's almost like they knew that was gonna happen. It perfectly, that magic perfectly follows the boss, and he does
Yep.
it. He does it beautifully.
Yeah.
We'll see how these genies want to act in the beginning of his level. So if Chica on the right advances into level 4, a lot of twisty turny mode 7, 7 things happening. And we'll see how he kind of deals with this next section. This is another RNG section here where we'll see if he gets any bad enemy spawns that want to get in his way, while Halford kind of deals with the goblins as well. Oh man.
We don't want any Will Smith slaps.
Okay, okay, that's nice.
Oh, Reaver's in the chat. Reaver.
Nice. So Halford going on the last tower, watching out for the goblins on the head. It's interesting because he's throwing 2 daggers both ways, so he's kind of doing a double throw, which I don't know. I haven't really seen that before, so looks kind of interesting. And F Chica loses 1 frame, by the way. If you throw a dagger on that screen transition, you lose 1 frame. So I don't know if he knows that. But he just did a swag throw there, and he says, "You know what? I can afford to lose 1 frame here." This second half of level 4, he's gonna be jumping really quickly, really often. And if he did this correctly, uh, we're only gonna get like 2 or 3. So we're gonna get a tilt there, and right here. Okay, so it doesn't actually look okay. So there's a strategy that is called the mode 7 skip, where it basically just means if you are going fast enough and you jump to that platform. Oh my God, Halfward. Sorry, if you jump to that platform really quickly, you stop the mode 7 rotation. It doesn't look like he did that. But that's fine. He's still going very quickly. It just means he didn't quite get the super highly optimal, pathing there.
Mode 7 is something that you see like on Super Castlevania 4. It's like a SNES specific thing, right?
Yeah, so mode 7 is kind of just the background rotating, like Halfward rotating on these platforms counts. Anything where the back, it's like one of the modes of the Super Nintendo that when it came out. F Chica melting the Hydra boss there. The
His
daggers can pierce through enemies, and there's like 7,000 hitboxes right there between the 3 Hydra heads. Okay, so he's gonna do a glitch right here. Oh, he went for the crazy setup too, and I think he got it.
You get it?
Okay, so all right. So so FGK basically, how do we even explain this? By casting magic and the next frame hitting an environmental object will make the game think that you are still casting magic, thus makes you think that you are invulnerable. So the game thinks that he's invulnerable, and he'll be in this state until he grabs a set of gold or a set of green armor that will actually cancel the state. Or if he dies, if he like falls through a pit. So yeah, he's just gonna run through the whole level, completely invulnerable. That is one of the optimizations and one of the new kind of route to play this game. So yeah, he goes for it. He got it, and it paid off.
Level 5 is dead.
Yeah, level 5 is dead. It is dead chill now. It is no longer deep chill. Halfward coming up to the Hydra. Let's see where the heads are now for him. Okay, so they're kind of gathering up, but not quite. A little bit slower, a little bit more unlucky pattern. FG had a really lucky pattern though, so let's see if Halford decides to do the invulnerability glitch himself and how he sets it up. I wonder. Oh, he's doing the same setup. So he's just going to a certain pixel, and I don't have their game audio, so I don't know if he got it or not. Let's see. Okay, so he's good.
Got it.
So that setup is not as scary as I thought. So he goes for it, gets it perfectly. F Chica still invulnerable, going to hope that the boss stays low. Okay,
Oh,
so
going up.
yeah, we don't want to see that.
All right.
Okay, but that was pretty good. That was really good.
This next
Okay.
little bit is where F Chica could potentially lose some time if the Aramer doesn't kind of break his way.
Right, so Kevius was mentioning this to me. In practice, it looked like he was going for the really difficult manipulation strat. So let's see if he does that here.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going for it. Oh, he gets it,
God.
dude. Okay.
What a
Just
boss.
he's just sending it, dude. He's like, you know what? It's the first race. I'm just gonna send it, dude. What a legend. Okay, so
Is
keep
he
in
going
mind
to go right
he's
side? Is he
yeah,
going to go right?
he's not invulnerable anymore. He's okay, so he's staying on the left. So he's
So
not
there's a
invulnerable.
right
No glitches
side.
are involved here. If he gets hit, he dies.
If he does it on the
Okay.
right side, that's a little bit faster, but he's being understandably a little more careful.
Okay,
Nice.
yeah, so he gets the kill, but look how far he has to jump. That's why, like Hubris mentioned, right side is a little faster, but it's a little bit more risky. So one of the consequences of doing this route is it makes level 7. He's going to level 7 now. It makes this level a lot more tricky because of the beginning here. Look at what he's. Okay, so he's just waiting and get.
Oh,
What is he? Okay, we're going to learn together as a family. That bird head is not moving. Okay, okay,
he doesn't have
okay.
he doesn't have that imp whispering skill like you do.
Oh, he takes a hit there.
Oh, that's no good. Now he's got to
All
he's
right.
got to completely power back up.
Okay, this is insane. Okay, so we're watching both here. So FG Halford is going to go for his damage boost. I don't think he's going to do the manipulation. So we'll see. Oh no, okay. So he's
Yep.
just kind of doing it the older, more consistent style. So he's going to do his damage boost and go up to fight the boss. Well, F Chica on the right, he's dodging. He's trying to get his armor back. So he knows. So
Oh,
okay, good hits. And he's gonna get gold back right here, and he's just gonna cast magic. Oh,
Hmm.
gold!
that was close, dude.
Okay, he's in there, dude. Halfward on the left, fighting Astroth. Looks like he's waiting for the laser.
This time.
Okay.
There's such like pressure with
Nice.
Astaroth to jump when you shouldn't jump, and then you get killed by the laser. But
All right.
patient.
Halfward makes it through. He's recovered very well since his level 1 mishap. And he's gonna start his level, and let's see how the imp. So he's taking this much more aggressively. He's not waiting to kill. Is he gonna skip?
Oh, nice.
So he's not gonna skip so he's gonna skip the bird head. Okay. So keep your eye on Halfward in the beginning of the level there. While F Cheek on our right here is gonna go right up to the final boss of this loop. He has invulnerability. He's using his iframes. That's bad. Is he gonna hit there? So he gets hit.
No.
Okay.
So this is a real possibility for a half.
Yeah, we'll see. He really has to be careful and be patient here. If he takes a death, it's going to put Halford in the lead. Halford, really risky armor grab right there. He gets it back though, so he's cruising. He's going up here. Looks like Neverel's taking a little break, and F Cheek is kind of getting a nice little lucky pattern here.
That
Oh,
laser's
he's still
coming.
playing. Oh, he's still playing it really safe though. Okay.
You got it.
So that's a 16-22. Let me put that in my notes here. 16-22 loop 1 for F Chica. Very nice. If you'd like to give him a G in chat, he has earned one of your Gs. He will try to earn your next G. While he listens to Prin, Halfward is gonna do his attempt here at the final boss of this first loop.
We know Prin's explaining that she left the oven on, and you got to turn around, go back.
Okay, so this is like the scarier. Okay, I never waits. Is that enough? 2 more hits? Okay, so you only need 1 more. Nice. So that's a 1703 for Halford. So really, he made up some time, honestly, because at one point he was over a minute and a half behind. So now he is maybe about 40 seconds ish behind. So he made up, about 20 seconds after that, after the death on level 1, which had to have. Oh, that would have been so frustrating.
We got Sukesh in the chat. Gates Sukesh.
Right. So F Chica did take a hit on his fight, so he is going to have to recover. He'll probably only get green armor here, just like in Loop 1. Now in this game, the difficulty does increase on Loop 2, so he is technically now playing on Expert difficulty, or something very similar to it. So yeah, enemies are going to be maybe being a little faster. There's going to be more RNG.
Professional. Okay.
Oh no, an expert. It should be going to expert.
Nice.
So because they start on normal and then it will be on expert. Would be loop 2. And so yeah, these skulls are gonna be faster. You can see right there, he played it really safe because those skulls are faster. So Halford didn't take a hit. So he's going to. We're gonna see here how he decides to get rid of the shield. He doesn't want to have the shield. You actually saw him right there. I noticed he went for a sub-pixel jump there that is actually free to go for. Okay, he's gonna lose it on this fireball. Turn left. Okay, hold on. Yeah,
Nice.
dude, that was sick. Okay. Nice, nice. So that was really, really nice. He loses that shield because it causes lag, and that probably made up a couple seconds there. So yeah, very nice stuff.
Nice stuff. Oh,
Alright.
and did F Chico lose armor?
No, Afchika got recovered back to green because he started with silver this
Oh.
loop.
Oh,
So same deal here. Bosses also have slightly more health. Oh, but he still gets such a quick kill, dude. The mashing on
great.
that's insane. Like if you watch this dude's hand cam, he like
Mhm.
brings his other hand over and like uses two hands to mash. It's so sick. It's like the craziest thing I've seen. Like I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Loop 2, is it gonna go? Okay, hold on. Hold the
He's trying-
phone. Hold on. Loop 2 B boost.
Let's do it.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. Sorry, he just didn't spawn the chest. Wait, so let's see. I wonder if he did that intentionally, or if he maybe that was just kind of muscle memory. He has to spawn this next chest, on above him. So let's see. Oh wait,
No.
it's gonna be on this next jump. Sorry, I confused myself. So it's gonna be right here. Does he spawn it? Okay, he does. So he's good. So he did that. Definitely did that intentionally. Halfward, meanwhile, ripped through the cockatrice as well. So he's not actually going to be able to do the B boost. The magicians in this game will, when they hit you with their magic, they transform Arthur, but the form that you transform into is dependent on your armor status. So if you have no armor, you will be turned into a baby. If you are in steel armor, you will be turned into a seal. If you are in green armor, you are turned into a bee. And if you are in gold armor, you are turned into the maiden.
Lady.
The Lady Arthur.
Lady Arthur.
Right, so Halfward, really, really nice damage boost there. Very, very standard, very safe. It's been the go-to strat for years. Like Dyson and Malcolm were doing this like 10 years ago. Like that is old reliable. That is a great strat to always go for. It's really nice. B boost really is only worth it if you get both parts of it. If you only get the first part of B boost, it really only saves like a second, maybe a half a second. So
Not a big save. Yeah.
yeah, it's not super big.
Interesting.
All right, here we are again on the Rapid Ride.
4-minute auto scroll.
Oh yeah. I think F Chica earlier when he started this section, he saw a weapon and he left it on the ground. We'll see if Halfward decides to spawn this weapon on the chest. Okay, so you see Halfward on the left there. He opened the chest intentionally, and he's gonna leave that lance on the ground because, for whatever reason, on this level, if you do that, that means that all of the fish that carry baskets, they will never drop a weapon, and in fact, maybe one of them will drop nothing. Sometimes that could happen.
You won't like accidentally pick up something you don't want.
Right, exactly, and it works. The chest chart and the chest system in this game just so happens to work out perfectly for that, to let you get your armor back and open that up, the chest behind you, to do that really, really nicely. If you don't do that in that order, I think you get a magician instead. If you don't wait to get your armor before breaking that chest on the left. F Chica just did his little chest jump there. And Loop 2, definitely not going to be losing the armor, or not going to be losing the shield. The shield is required on Loop 2 to get a quick kill, to catch the earliest possible cycle on the wave.
Oh, it's because you need to charge quicker the second time around because Bob's moving quicker.
Right, and because he has more health. He has just enough health that the same amount of dagger hits are not going to kill him. Because Loop 2 will increase boss health just barely enough past that threshold to where it's possible to get it.
Ah.
Yeah, so this little chest kind of trick that Halford does that I've mentioned a few times is it's simply kind of taking advantage of the chest like system. You spawn a chest on the right side of the screen, and then you jump backwards and spawn another chest, and you kind of open them, out of order, so to say. It works out really nicely in this way that it lets you get all the way back to gold armor, and that's the main reason why that damage boost in the first half of the level is so good and so consistent, because you can just get all the way back to gold here and you're set.
Nice. It's
Princess
possible to
Orange's
have
store between games.
it's possible to do an invincibility glitch on 3, but it looks like maybe neither of these guys are going to be using it. They're just going to be using it on 5.
Yeah, for sure. It's absolutely a thing to go for it on level 3 as well. But I hesitate to say if it's worth it or not. It makes the level consistent, but it might end up costing you a little bit more. Oh
Oh.
my goodness. F Chica is just full sending it right now, dude. Okay, so he's actually playing a little bit safe. You wouldn't typically see that in a PB attempt where he kind of goes to the left there. And yeah, he loses his shield really, really nicely again. And he's going to keep going through this gauntlet while Halfward is going to hopefully have a nice little boss fight here. And yeah, he takes him out and advances.
So Halfward, even in his PB, is pretty careful on this first part of 3. I've noticed that. Like, he takes a little bit more time to get rid of the little yellow guys, the little fire bats. Interesting. And he's still obviously at 32-22, which is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a such a random game that you really have to kind of pick your poison with what you want to. Look at that shield loss. That was perfect jumping, perfect jumps.
Ooh.
And F Chica gets a really good Reamer kill there.
Yeah, no. He didn't get down quite fast enough.
Yeah, it's kind of just to pick your poison on what you want to like go for. F Chica obviously in the newest world record really just goes to ham on, like, he'll go for everything. His run is insane at this point. And yeah, Halford has an insane run as well. Both these runners are insane. That's all I can say about that.
No, they're both awesome.
Halford is doing slightly safe jump there. He opts for a double jump instead of running really far to the edge and doing a single jump. Slight little things like that. He does a double jump there to kill the Reamer there instead of a single jump there. Just another slightly... Oh, and F Chica doing a swag back kill. That was sick. This part's scary. This next this tower that he just went through on the right, and this next tower are it's one of the main parts in the run that's a run killer here, because it's completely random where these enemies want to come out, and you're just kind of hoping that they come out at not a completely terrible unhittable time. Oh,
And both of these guys. Oh, nice. Both of these guys are running on emulators. So Funchica is running on a SFC Mini, and Halfward's running on a Switch. So
yeah. So
it kind of ends the whole debate maybe about having like original hardware. That original hardware is always better because the inputs are better. Both of these guys have incredible times on emulators, basically.
right, yeah. The SNES Mini and the Switch are both two fine platforms to play this on. If you're
Oh,
okay,
no.
he has to wait. No, that's good. That was enough.
What a
So
boss.
yeah, even Cubius. Cubius is a fellow runner of this game, and I could hear the concern in his voice. That pattern in particular is a run killer if you don't immediately recognize that you're going against that pattern. So he knew it. He jumped short and delayed for like a half a second. That was perfect.
Reminds me of the Dice versus Malcolm race way back when.
Yeah, that must have been forever ago.
That was a
6 or
long
7,
time
yeah.
It's like 2014, 15 maybe.
Sure. Halford advances on. He starts his level 4, while F Chica not quite a half a level above. We're both on the same level here, so really, truly, any kind of misstep is going to cost either runner. Really, I want to say the only real misstep, the only mistake that we've seen so far is Halford dying on level 1 to get the dagger, and that must have just been from nerves or just not really practicing, maybe going for that weapon grab, but so far, ever since then, his play has been amazing, and F Chica on the right as well. These guys are good, man. Turns out they're pretty good.
Right, they're pretty awesome. Do you find that level 3 is one of those levels where you can make up time or lose time kind of almost like unaccountably? Like,
oh yeah, in terms of PBs or even in a race, like just the beginning of that level, depending on the RNG you get from the imps, can really completely screw you. Or if you choose to play it safe, like both of these guys chose to play it a little safe, because yeah, taking a hit there, it's going to cost you. Just taking a hit on level 3 is going to cost you at the minimum 15 seconds. And if you're unlucky and you have to play a little bit more safe, it's going to cost more. So, yeah, they both opted to play it pretty safe as well. So let's see. A big time swing here is going to be how these Hydra heads are. So he's going to charge his magic. That's so much lag. Wait, he was just mashing so hard? Okay, that's a thing too. That was a really good kill. But he was mashing so fast that he was also charging magic. And I don't think that he intentionally wanted to do that because it creates a little bit of lag. So yeah, okay. So this is loop 2. Let's see. Fchica is not okay. Hold on. So Fchica is not going to go for the early bracelet strat because we're on loop 2, and he does not have a shield. I should have realized that a long time ago. So Fchica is going to be playing level 5 as intended here, and Halfward, no doubt, if he does not take a hit here because he has a shield, he's going to go for early bracelet. So this could be a potential time swing. So this is a very important boss fight for him. He really wants to not take a hit here. Okay, perfect. So I can almost guarantee you here that Halford is going to go for the glitch here and get an early bracelet because there's no other reason that he is going to want his shield here. And Fchica's jumping through these. Oh, he takes his hit.
Oh no.
Okay, so he is not invulnerable, and he is going to be in a rough spot here. Meanwhile, Halford is setting up the glitch. Okay, so Fchica does. Oh, but Halford doesn't get the glitch. Okay, so hold on. So Halford is not invulnerable right now, so he has to play. Oh no. Okay, so all right, so we're about even here. Fchica is ahead by maybe about 10 seconds, but no. Okay, so wait. So he's gonna go. Wait. Okay, no, he's just getting his armor back. I'm freaking out for no reason. So right now they're about even, but Halford has the bracelet. Fchica does not. If I'm being honest, I would hate to be in Halford's position right now. Having the bracelet on this level is so difficult. This level without invulnerability with the bracelet is much more difficult than with the dagger. Yes. So Fchica is definitely going to be Halford has to wait here. He has to wait. Okay, so he'll clear out the woo while Fchica makes his way into the ice caverns here. And this is one of the main parts why it's so nice to have a dagger. He can clear these. Is he gonna get the armor? No. Okay. Halfward. Poor guy. This is so tough, man. This is such a difficult section with the bracelet, and because generally, if you have the bracelet, you want to be in gold armor, which means you can destroy projectiles. That's one of the main strengths of the bracelet. But you can't destroy projectiles if you're not in gold armor, so he can't use that. Speaking of gold armor, Fchica gets his gold armor back there. And you know what? I wonder, is he going to get the bracelet here and use invulnerability here? Because that's a possibility with this next chest.
I've seen
is it? I wonder. No, maybe I'm on the wrong chest. Yeah, I don't think he's going to do that. So he's just going to play normally, and he's going to probably more than likely get the bracelet on level 7. Halfward, still trucking his way. Nice, just slow and steady, dude. Just get through this garbage. You have to get to the checkpoint. Once you get to the checkpoint, it's a little bit nicer. It really becomes... Oh, what a kill! That was sick. All right, Fchica is not invulnerable. He has to remember that. He's going to lose magic, and let's see what kind of pattern he gets. Okay, that looks to be a kill. He only a few more daggers left. Okay, nice.
Got him.
All right, so Fchica back in the lead, comfortably back in the lead. Halfward. This next part for the next like 15 seconds. Oh my god. The next like 15 seconds for Halford are like the most crucial. These next two woo bears, they're so oppressive with their fire here, or their snow, I should say. It's so tough to get in close with look how many hits it takes. He's just chipping away. Okay, nice. Okay, there's an invisible wolf here. He's gonna play it safe. He's gonna take a break. Okay, nice. There's still a wolf there. What are you gonna do? Oh, good. Okay. All right, so Halford he's in the clear now. He just has to kill the boss. So we'll see how that goes. This is a really tough boss fight with no invulnerability because you have to get as close as possible to do maximum damage here. Oh, okay, so they're both on the boss. Let's see. Nice clear from Fchica. He's gonna go on. Halfward. Oh, he's gonna go frozen. That's okay. That's actually good. Maybe. Nice.
Good job.
Okay. All right, Fchica, he's cruising. This is the ideal situation. This is so much easier to play level 7 with dagger. So he's probably not too upset right now because this is nice and easy. You can kill the imps through the walls, and he's going to go up here and hopefully get his bracelet right up here. Meanwhile, Halford on the left, he's going to have to do a damage boost, and he has to fight this boss with no armor. And he has the bracelet. This is one of the reasons why this strat is so tough. So let's see. F Chica got the bracelet, and he's moving on. That was a tough reamer kill, but he made it through. Right side, the madman!
Oh,
Halford is going on the right.
Spider. Go for it,
Oh,
buddy.
dodge it!
Oh!
Okay. Dude, what a madman. Okay. Halford comes through. Now, this isn't quite over yet. There's no checkpoints on level 7. So if F Chica can't close it out here, it's going to be Halford swings right back in the lead. This is a very, very swingy level because there's no checkpoint. So let's see how can F Chica deal with this boss fight here. This is the hardest part of the game. Okay.
Jay Jones.
Nice. He gets Astaroth. Halford looks to be getting his green armor. I doubt he's going to go back to gold. He'll probably just finish with green. Okay. Dodges the laser. Nice. Okay, but takes a hit. But this is okay. That was almost intentional. I can guarantee it. At the very end there, it's a nice strat to intentionally take a hit and use those iframes. You have quite a bit of iframes in this game after taking damage.
With bracelet, the proximity to the boss matters, right? Like the closer you are, the more damage bracelet does, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why you really want to see that invulnerability. And look at that. F Chica had a sick first cycle. He could finish it here with this next cycle if he has a good pattern. Halford goes right side again, dude. Full sending it. What a legend. And he gets it. Half Chica finishes it out. Time for him is going to be when the princess touches the ground in just about 10 seconds. Halford takes the hit. This is good. Maybe one more cycle. Oh, that was sick.
Halford, wow. You got to hand it to Halford. He's just kind of walked back.
And GG to F Chica with a 35-14. What a run. Very, very nice. Halford, let's see him finish it out. Let's see this one cycle attempt, you think? Oh, he goes for it. Oh, okay. But he didn't do it. I was wondering, man. He had to have known. All right, I wonder if he's watching or if he knows if he lost already, but yeah, going for that one cycle was insane.
He was getting it in practice before the race. Yeah, he was
Yep.
practicing for sure. So we might see it.
Both of these guys are definitely. Oh no! Both of these guys are definitely on one cycle. Or this Halford is a madman, dude. That is like these are. What is this? Okay, finished out there. Yeah, very, very nice. And because we're using Nico timing, which is the Japanese kind of a traditional way of timing it, the time isn't going to end until the end of the when Prin hits the ground, and that's why they both go to the left, because it kind of minimizes that time just a little thing. And he's going to finish it out with a 36-17, barely just a minute and a few seconds behind GG's to Halford and to F Chica, who takes that first race. Let me put down what their times right here. So F Chica had a 16:22, and then he finished it out with a 35:14. Halford had a 17:03 loop 1, and then finished it out with a 36:17. Oh man, that was a run, man. That was Ghouls'n Ghosts in 2024.
Yeah.
These are your two top runners on the leaderboard, and I'll be honest, like I'm impressed. Both these guys impressed me. I mean, obviously they both have a better time than me, but they both are just such impressive runners. Like it's just they post, like Halford has posted so many things of him really optimizing like the level 6 Astaroth kill, getting 3 hits on each jump. I didn't even think you could do that until like maybe like 3 years ago when JC started running this game and getting 3 hits. Like it wasn't like it was just so much. This game is just so much of so many good runners just play this game, and it's great to see.
Do we know when Halford started running this?
I know that his first like PB on speedrun.com was like, I don't know, like 8 months ago, I think.
Wow.
I could look that up again real quick. I was trying to do some research beforehand, and I couldn't remember exactly if you obsolete his times when his first run was. Let me actually give you an answer to that here in a sec.
So we're obviously hanging out in the RTA restream. We've got about a 10-minute break between each run. So
yeah, so it actually looks like his first run was a year ago. His first PB run was a year ago on what is that? January, February, or April, May of 2022. So he's that's actually almost 2 years now. So yeah, about a year and a half actually. His first submitted PB was an insane for first submitted PB. His PB was a 42-minute run. That's insane for a first submitted run. I think F Chica has a similarly ridiculous first submitted run. Just because it's just, I mean, these guys are crazy. They're insane.
Probably a good time to give a shout out to Yoshilin, who kind of put the whole race together. Thank you, Yoshilin.
All right, yeah, it looks like his first submitted PB was 8 months ago with a 33:51.
Just
Dude's
busting out.
dude's first PB was a 30. The dude's first PB that he submitted was a run, was something that took me like I don't know, like a year to achieve. It took a long time. But yeah, like Yuvia said, we're taking short little breaks here between these runs. There's a 10-minute break. These guys are going to do 3 runs no matter what. And it was F Chica taking the first one. And yeah, like Cube said, big shout out to Yoshilin for putting this. I think he kind of put this whole thing together. He was really interested. He's another one like Cubius and myself. He's just a big Ghouls fan. He just loves seeing the game. And for a while he was Yoshilin, that is, he was kind of a spectator, and I started seeing him around in all the Super Ghouls chats. You kind of when you're a fan of the game, you kind of mosey around and you see anyone running Super Ghouls, you kind of just get a tingle in your spine. And I started seeing Yoshilin around quite a while ago, and he was interested in seeing these two duke it out. And what a nice Friday night we got here. What a privilege. What a good time we have here.
Thank Ghouls, it's Friday. Telio,
That's
how
right.
did you get in? How did you get into this? When did you start running Super Ghouls and the whole kind of Ghouls series?
Oh God, dude! Like for
What's the
so long
story?
ago. I mean, I could sit here and talk for the next hour about this now, but
We got 9 minutes.
you got 9 minutes to go. No, I started getting into it just forever ago. It was one of the first, not the first speedruns I ever did, but one of the first that I did quite a long time ago. I don't remember. I think I saw PJ's run. It's the story as old as time. We see PJ running a game and we get into it. I saw him and Koreshi do like a pro mode run for GDQ like forever ago, like 2012 or 13, and at that time I didn't really know. Like that was about the time that I was getting into speedrunning myself, and I didn't really know a lot, that what it was or what we were doing, and decided to learn that. I played a couple games and then learned Super Ghouls and kind of got into the series, as a whole in general. Just met a whole bunch of cool people through this game and through the series.
Yep.
Just a certain kind of person that it takes to want to play just this kind of game. I mean, I don't know. If you can beat this game, you're all right with me. That's what I'll say.
It does seem like it's one of those games on the SNES platform that it feels like there's such little margin for error. Like other games that are comparable, like Super Castlevania 4 or Super Metroid, there's a lot of damage boosting that you can do throughout the game, right? But with this, it's like one hit, you lose your armor, one hit, you're dead. And so it's like watching, somebody doing ice skating or somebody playing like a really complex musical piece where it's like you're just hoping there's like no teeny tiny mistake because it's going to cost so much. So that's why I enjoy watching it, but it's also why I enjoy playing it.
Yeah, for sure. It's always just a little different. Like it might, I don't know how to describe it, but it might not look too different from like a spectator's point of view, but there's a lot of just really little very small RNG changes, and that's like really what makes it difficult. Is certain games will have certain patterns, like there's this pattern and then there's that pattern, and if you recognize it quick enough and you know the correct response, you can kind of learn how to get through it consistently. But in Super Girls, there's like no patterns. I mean, there's patterns, but there's like there's like billions. Like sometimes the wolf is gonna go a half a frame earlier. Sometimes the skull pattern's gonna be differently. There's just so many small changes that there's no right way to play this game. Like there's no route. There's no answer to everything. You have to be constantly ready to adapt, which is why I was drawn to it. Why it's awesome watching like people that are really good. Like we just saw Hafford die in level 1 and get a 35-minute time. Like that's insane. Like so what did he get? A 36. F Chica popped up at 35. Like, and he was playing super safe. Like I don't know. I tell people this all the time. It's a very intimidating game, but if you play safe, you can get a killer time. It's tough. Like the goal for the longest time, I think even Cubis mentioned he wants to get that sub 40. Like that is it's hard as heck to do that. It's a really really tough game, and these guys have put in. You look at their splits. They got like I think F Chica's at like 7,000-8,000 splits. He like would post on Twitter like I broke like the 8,000 mark. And he has like 300 completions. Like Sumono, been running this game for like 3 years now. Dude has like 1,000 completions. Like, dude, that dude has beaten the game. Like, it's insane the amount of dedication.
Sumono is the happiest Super Ghouls player. I think almost everybody else who plays it, like if you die late into the run, you sort of want to like, slam your controller and like turn it off. Sumono just, seems basically happy and will laugh about it and just sort of move on.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. He's great.
Good fun.
He's been around for a long time, and he's a grinder, dude. He just kind of plays. He doesn't really like. He's different than F Chica. Like he like F Chica came in and would just sit and grind safe states and like do things over and over and over again. But Sumono really just really completed the game quite a bit. He got a lot of his knowledge from just playing the game.
That's right.
And it was over the last like few years, just seeing him like get to where he is now is insane as well.
Yeah. So I guess the kind of big thing is that level 5 is now dead, so that anybody who wants to run and get like a top time is going to use the invincibility glitch on 5. Do you have kind of strong feelings one way or the other about whether there should be a separate category, because now 5 is basically a glitched level? Or do you feel like, no, just leave it as is, there doesn't need to be a separate category for glitched runs?
Well, I mean, we'd have to talk about what a glitch is. Does the V boost count? Does doing any invulnerability count? Like, we'd have to really define a quote unquote glitchless category. I do think that at this point, seeing with the evidence of F Chica's runs, and obviously, I've messed around with the route myself and Halfward, I do think that the optimal, super highly optimal run, you are going to have to do that route now. If you want to get record, if you want to get a low 32 or even possibly a 31, you are now required to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough because I don't think that you're required to do the invulnerability glitch on level 5. I think that you are required to do the damage boost on level 6. So Malcolm's like one of Malcolm's gold splits, one of his best splits in his run. In loop 2, I believe he has a 2-minute flat. He gets a gold split there because he gets like a despawn. Now that is faster than doing the glitch. So you can technically not do the glitch on level 6 and get through faster, but the main issue is you have to damage boost on level 6 after doing this damage boost. So on loop 2, I don't know. On loop 2, I think you have to do it now. On loop 1, you probably don't have to.
Wow.
But in terms of like whether or not to change it as a category, I personally wouldn't. I don't think that it's needed.
Yeah,
I think
that anybody can do it. So
yeah, I think that if we were to switch categories, it would take quite a bit of work from on like a moderator side of verifying and re-verifying every single run to see whether or not they used our new glitches. And I don't really think that it particularly adds or changes too much to the category or really changes the route enough. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I don't think that we need to separate them. I could be wrong, and I'm not a mod or anything. And if people want to talk about it and change it, then we're all for it.
Yeah, just interesting to hear what you think about it. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, me myself, no, I don't think we need to. I don't think it's. I think it'd be such a hassle to have to change and and verify every single new run. And I mean, I don't want to do that. I'm good. That would be so many hours work. There's so many runs, like hundreds of runs you would have to watch to make sure they don't do glitches.
What do you think, Aquas? You're in chat, buddy. Do you want to spend
Yeah,
hundreds of
Aquas,
hours?
you want to spend 50 hours redoing this the leaderboard? I don't think. Who knows? Who
Oh,
knows?
here we go. Here we go.
Oh, cool. They have the times listed from their first race on there. Very nice. Yeah, so it does confirm that on our first race, F Chica won with a 35-14, and Halford had his 36-70. Both very, very respectable times, by the way, in terms of just as a run. Those as a one-off, no reset run in a game like this. Those are insanely good runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to get started into our next run. Both of our runners, we generally when we race this game, we sit in the options menu like this because the Super Nintendo version of this will go into kind of a demo if you kind of are stay idle too long. So when we do races and we're waiting for a countdown, it's generally we'll generally see our runners kind of chill in the options menu, and then right like this, when you have about 5 seconds left, they'll go in and we will get it started.
It's like F Chica's.
Looks like they got us lined up back up again. Perfect.
There we go.
That is some top tier production over here at Speaking. RTA in Japan, I think probably from their side actually. RTA in Japan probably made
Chica
that
gets
nice little
Bo
addition.
again.
That's right. We weren't even paying attention. That's my bad. F Chica gets Bo again, and Halfward gets the knife.
Poor guy.
Very nice. Yeah, that's his second time he got the bow, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, is that coffin gonna go up? Nope. Okay. So yeah, hopefully Halfward feeling a little bit more better here. He's gonna be cruising. He's gonna take this dagger if all goes according to plan. He's gonna take this thing all the way to level 2-5. And F Chica meanwhile is going to be on the hunt, on the search for the dagger. And we saw both of them actually go for the kind of chest opening here, the backup armor chest. The way the chest system lines up, you actually get a nice little opportunity to check the weapon chest right here. So we'll see if she could do that, while Halfward is probably just going to blaze on through. And there's his dagger.
Nice.
Nice. So all in all, not too much of a time loss there for F Chica to check for that. Definitely worth it. That'll save time. I think even doing that will save time over a kill with just the bow. He definitely wants that dagger on the boss fight, and it saves so much time with how good he is at mashing.
How reliably can you get the dagger on level 2 if you don't, right, obviously have it on 1?
I mean,
Fine.
I think it's pretty reliably that these two guys probably have practiced the backups to get it. Nice. Look at the kill from F Chica, dude. Catches him back up because that match was so insane. That's wild.
Wow.
Yeah, in terms of reliably getting the dagger on level 2, okay, hold on. Before we'll have a whole wrap. Okay, they're both gonna B boost this time. It looks like F Chica did not do the chest, so let's see. We're gonna see a double B boost. We're gonna see 2 Bs on the screen.
Go. It's, not as easy as it looks, that's for sure.
Oh, Halford messed it up. He pressed the D-pad. He changed directions midair, and that actually changes the direction that the B goes. And look at these girls camping the ladder.
Oh no.
Okay, he's going up. What a decision. Okay, hold on. Okay,
I
think he's good. So when you do the B boost, when you get transformed into the B, if you press the D-pad, it changes your direction. So part of the B boost, part of the tech, is changing the direction on your D-pad at the correct time, or they have a setup where they don't. But regardless, he must have either pressed the D-pad in the wrong way, or did it, or something was a little messed up there. But that's something that can happen. That's the main way that I mess up the B boost, is when I accidentally press the D-pad a little too early or too late. It messes up the trajectory of your jump with the B. It's really weird.
Is it like a 2 or a 3 frame thing, or is it like a frame perfect thing?
It kind of just depends on how you're doing the setup itself. I think F Chica does it a different way than me. But it's not a very tight window. I mean, I would say at least 5 or 6 frames. It's not super precise, but it's precise enough that if you are not focused and you fumble it a little bit, you can kind of mess it up.
Yeah.
So that puts FGK in the lead just barely. I don't know, maybe 10, 15 seconds. But it's there. And we'll see, though, because Halford had, while he did have his unfortunate death in the first level last run, he had a really, really solid play, like, every other level. And I think he saved, like, I know he was behind a minute and a half, and then by the loop, he was only back by, like, 40 seconds. So last run, he definitely made up some time. So we'll see how it goes. He's not that much further behind on this one.
So Telio, you run other games, and you're ranked in other games. Where do you rank this game in terms of like its difficulty relative to other games that you run?
I mean, it's mostly difficult just because it's so random. In terms of like how hard it is to get like a world record. I mean, this run it's insane at this point. For this one, you have to it would take a madman to grind to get F Chica's run. Malcolm's run was already insane, and it took basically creating and going for a very new, not necessarily new route, but it involved taking down that run involved, basically going for the scariest, most difficult route that you could possibly go for. And now at this point, it's going to take something special to beat F Chica's current run. Yeah, I mean, this game is just very random. Some games I like. It's easy for me to compare this game to ActRaiser because they're both Super Nintendo games. They're both very early Super Nintendo games. I think this one is maybe a little bit harder, but ActRaiser is difficult in its own way. It has a lot more different movement tech. It has its own kind of RNG, but it's bigger RNG in smaller places. Instead of this game having RNG everywhere, but in very small ways. ActRaiser lets you, damage boost a whole bunch. ActRaiser, you're just basically bonking your way through everything. And you mentioned in this run earlier, there's like basically you never want to take damage in this game, except for on this damage boost in this level and on level 6. So yeah, it's definitely very difficult. It's up there. F Chica popping off, gets his first dragon off, kind of gets forward. He's going to attack and charge up at the same time. Looks like he got it quickly. Let's see if he gets the good cycle. I think he will. The good cycle is this one down here. If he gets another one up, then that's not great. So let's see what the time difference is here. He's going in around 6:24. His beginning of or his fade screen there. So let's see what Halford is going to... Yeah, that single jump across that pit is so sketchy, but it's consistent. It's there. It's definitely there. So 24, 34. So about 15 seconds. 15-second lead here for F Chica, which is honestly, I think I mentioned it before. If F Chica takes a hit, it's and I just mentioned Halford takes a hit.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh man, that run killer, that imp was out for him, dude. He had his number, dude.
Yeah.
That was so mean. So yeah, a little bit of another unfortunate setback for Halford. That was so mean. It looks like he's gonna play this a little bit safer now. Yeah, F Chica doing slightly, and I only say slightly because it's barely. It's honestly just slightly slower, slightly safer, more consistent strats.
Did Halford do anything? Did Halford do anything wrong there, or was it just RNG?
That was just terrible. I mean, he sat there and tried to kill the end, but it just went at an angle that he couldn't hit, and then immediately swooped him. There's just one of the main drawbacks of the dagger is this level, to be honest, because those imps come out so low. If we were playing, if I could have the perfect world and I could choose what weapon I play on each level, I'd take the torch on this level, honestly. Yep. The torch is probably the best weapon for this level, because you can preemptively toss that torch out first and take care of those imps. I mean, it feels like this level was designed around the torch. F Chica, nice little dodge there. Okay. And so Halford gets his armor back there, nice and easy. He's unfortunately not gonna have an opportunity to lose that shield, so that's just gonna cost him frames. Not too bad. Overall, from here to the end of the level, it might cost him a second, maybe a second and a half in terms of lags. So it's not that big deal, but it is going to be a slight, probably going to be not too happy about that. F-Chica on the last tower. Goblins, what are you doing? One more? No, he's like throwing, dude. He's ready, dude. All of us are like, dude, there's always one right there.
Hardest working goblin in the business.
That's right. All right, here's the still going for the, and back in the day, back when I first started running this game, that setup was, in my opinion, I thought that's insane. That is such a crazy setup. There is an easier setup, that you can do that is maybe a half a second slower, like maybe a half a second. I'm talking like maybe 0.25 slower, but everyone just goes for that. What is this genie? Okay, hold on. Okay, we're good. Woo. That is the slow down or CG makes fun of you for getting hit genie right there, dude. Oh man, I recognize that. I can recognize. Oh look, I just said it. There's the easier setup. Look, halfway on the left.
There it is. There it
So
is.
he's going for the that's the slightly slower setup, and look how much slower it is. You only lose that much time jumping to the key. That's it. So it is only like a half a second slower, and it is, it's pretty consistent. And if you miss it, you don't die. Like if you're feeling a little nervous, then that is a great way to do the backup kill there. And Halford doesn't get the really mean pattern in the beginning of the level here. He is going to have a chance to do the QC 100 shield loss here. It is the probably the most optimal shield loss in the game. We'll see here how this. Okay. All right. So if he goes up here and watch out for this. Now he's going to turn on the right, and he shot up. That was so crazy.
Denied.
Yeah. So denied the QC shield loss. So he's actually going to get another chance here. That flame tower on his bottom left is going to shoot one more flame. And he'll more than likely turn around. Oh my god, he got an upshot. So now he doesn't get to get rid of it.
Poor guy.
Yeah, so on loop 2, he would want to keep it because he's going for early bracelet. But on loop 1, you really want to get rid of it because that's going to cost him a little bit of time, particularly for the boss fight. It's going to make the boss fight be just so much more slower, so much more lag, for sure.
So we see the runners doing something where they fire 3 daggers at a time, and then they fire another dagger, which seems to do more damage. That's called storage, right, Telio?
Yeah, so in this game, when you double jump, you get an empowered shot. It empowers all of your weapons. It'll make them do more damage, and you can kind of exploit this by getting your weapons, getting all of your weapons on the screen. So in the dagger's case, all 3 of the weapons on the screen, and then doing your double jump and then attacking again, and you'll kind of whiff a shot because there's no weapon to come out, and the game will think that your next shot should be empowered. And so that's kind of a storage thing that's kind of used and abused to get a little bit more damage, just a little bit more damage when you need it. F-Chica perfectly once again does that insane setup and gets his glitch like right away. Insane setup. That took me a while to learn, but yeah, it's so crazy.
It's a similar principle with storage for magic too, right? Like if you cast magic once and then you cast it again when you fight a boss, doesn't that creates more damage for some reason with that second magic cast, right?
So the way that works is for the dragon magic in particular. Oh, I don't know if Halford got that. Did he? Yeah. Okay. He's good. So for the dragon's magic case, the reason that you cast it twice in level 3 is on the first few frames that the dragon magic comes out, it actually doesn't do damage. It does 0 damage on the first few animation frames. But if you cast it first, or any magic for that matter, first, the second time that you cast dragon magic and any time after that, the first frames will be active.
Huh.
So it'll take the damage of your previously casted magic into account. So if you cast the scythe magic, which is a tornado, it will take that tornado damage and put it on the first few frames of the dagger magic, which leads to a extremely fast level 3 quick kill. Which is a way to consistently set that up. F-Chica got a really nice pattern from the boss there. That is exactly what you want. You want him to stay really low, and he moves on. That was good. But yeah, storage, another just super small optimization, and magic storage, particularly in level 3. Basically, the only consequences of it, it's not super applicable to any boss except for the level 3 boss because it really only affects your opening frames with the Dagger Magic. F Chica, again, dude, he's a machine. He perfectly does the Reamer Manip again. That is so, I cannot explain to you. If you are a frame off, if you're a pixel off, you are not getting that manip to be correct, and that Reamer will go somewhere else, and you're losing like 30, 40 seconds, dude. Like you're, oh, and Halford got a bad pattern. You see the difference when the boss goes up. It takes a couple more seconds.
Extra points in chat if you can give us the real name of the Ice King boss.
Oh, that's if someone can, dude.
bet
I think
Hugh-
there actually might be some people. Yeah, I know there's some people in chat that know it. So yeah, as you see, Halford doing it nice and easy. This is the kind of safer setup. He's not manipulating the Reamer, and he's going. And it looks like F Chica is doing the same kind of strat where he's going to stay at the bottom of the screen and play it safe and kill these imps because he does not want to take a hit from these guys because taking a hit here is super costly time wise. So you can really see the choices that he's the decisions that he's making in terms of what he feels comfortable going for. Oh, those last puffs from Astaroth, that was insane. Yeah, it's interesting to me that F Chica's still going for like crazy things like a Reamer boost or like the Reamer minute, but then he's not going for these kills like Halford is going. Look at Halford's gonna skip again.
There you go.
Look at that. That's insane. That like I used to think you couldn't even do that. Like that's ridiculous. That is pure RNG if you get that, by the way. That head on loop 1 even can decide to go really early and you could just take a hit. That is purely rolling the dice right there. That's insane.
First person I saw doing that was Rota.
Yeah, I think I've seen Rota do that skip too as well. That's such a crazy thing. And if Chica doesn't get his patented shield loss there, that's okay. He came up with a way to lose your shield on the beginning of that fight, which is actually insane. It's gonna miss. Okay, hold on. Yeah, he'll probably just finish with daggers here. I don't think he's gonna charge magic anymore. Okay, nice. Sub 16, a 15:47 for loop 1 for F Chica. That is absolutely just cruising, dude. That is schmovin', if you will. All right, Halford, it's his turn. So like you said, when you cast magic in this game, you have invulnerability frames for quite a while. That's why he's able to cast it from right inside the boss. No consequences. And he's going to do a buffer here, 2 jumps, and do a jump back. And if he gets this plans out nicely, so yeah, nice pattern, walks forward, finishes it.
Wow.
So he made up a little time there. That was a much cleaner fight. And that
So
was a 16, I think, 20.
He's under 30 seconds, I think.
So we have a much closer one. Much closer race on this one, and you love to see it. Just love to see it. F Chica got the swag stance there. He's popping off. He's trying to give Print a high five. But she's like you said, explaining we got to go back. The oven's still on. You got to go home. The garage door's open, dude. Oh my goodness, such a close jump there. So let's see, F Chica, we don't want that shield on loop 2. We want to get rid of it as quick as possible. Looks like he's going to do it. Okay, so maybe not. There's a little manip you can do there to get a shield loss. Let's see. So I wonder when he's going to try to drop it. Let's see.
It'll be here. I bet it'll be here. Yep. Ooh. I think he's nervous.
All right, so now the next opportunity he has to drop it is not until the clam. So if Halfword can get a really early flame tower spawn and get a shield loss, that might make up a couple frames, maybe a second or two.
All that lag that we're seeing on that first part of 1 for F Chica, that's all due to the shield.
I mean, in general, level 1 is super laggy. It's one of the laggiest levels in the game. But yeah, particularly when you have the shield, it's real bad. It probably costs him like 2 or 3 seconds. It's quite a lot. So Halford definitely makes up a little time there for sure.
He looks like he's moving through a lot more quickly for sure.
Yeah. It's really especially important for like the first half of the level because there's just so much garbage on screen. There's so many enemies, so many sprites. Jumping really quick, really nice. All right, let's see this kill from F Chica. This dude's mashing is insane. Like, it's just wild. Oh, it looks like Halford more than likely. All right, so yeah, so it looks like on loop 2 he's F Chica did a magic kill, and actually I think Halford's gonna have a better one because like we were mentioning when Darth Cubus had me explain the magic kind of storage, it looks like Halford did a magic cast halfway through this level during the wave animation, which is like the perfect time to do it because you have to wait anyway, and that is actually going to make a difference on this boss because the first few frames of the magic is going to be active quicker. So probably see slightly more of a quicker heal here. I'm interested to see what this looks like.
I feel like Haruma, wasn't it Haruma who discovered this, or has it always been
No,
Okay.
this is from forever ago. I know that Fred is the one that kind of discovered why it happens.
Okay.
But this was back when this was Fred is the one that actually found out the actual mechanics of it. In terms of who really noticed that it happened, I don't really, I can't recall, but I know Fred is the one that made like a little video on it and kind of had the Lewis script and showed the damage and showed the interactions between what happens in the first few frames of the damage cast. And that's why I think it was because we were trying to figure out why exactly we were getting the super quick kill on level 3 because someone had gotten the scythe magic, and when you have the scythe, you know, you want to use that magic on a reamer, so they used the magic on a reamer and then got a dagger and then got the super quick kill, and then we started noticing, hey, this only happens when I get the the scythe. What's up? And that's kind of how we kind of discovered that Fred kind of realized like the magic takes into account your storage and all that. It's a really weird, and I don't know if it's like an intended mechanic, but it's crazy. It's weird.
And Fred's tutorial, I think, remains like the only tutorial, and it's probably the only one you need. It's just superb. I mean, the only thing that's missing is Sardius, but I don't even know that you really need Sardius. But
Yeah, so Fred does have a tutorial, and I know that a tutorial from PJ does exist, and there is
Oh.
actually a Habib's tutorial in Brazilian
Nice.
Portuguese. So there is a if you are interested in seeing how to kill Sardius, you can always brush up on your Brazilian Portuguese and watch watch
Blah,
Habib's guide as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's our fourth raft ride. Nice and easy here. These guys, I'm sure they're feeling relieved. This isn't like I said in the first race. This isn't a super technical section. It's mostly you kind of just always got to stay on your toes. The hardest part is here on like F Chica's coming up to it. What he's going to do is he's going to jump over to the right and kind of ride the raft up. That's going to spawn a chest off screen to the right. Then he's going to jump to the left, spawn this chest, open it up, get his green armor. And then now, because he's in green armor, that chest that he spawned off screen previously is going to be his gold armor. And that's the most technical part of this run, or of this level, I should say, sorry. The rest of this is just, kind of memorizing where everything is and making sure you don't fall asleep and take a hit, because if you do, it's not good. It's bad.
It's really
It's
bad.
probably the heaviest time loss in the run. Just because it's an auto scroller and it's quite a long one.
Yeah. It is one of those things where if you're playing it, it does not feel as long, but when you watch it, it feels a little extra long. Feels like, you could have cut a minute out of this and we'd be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so this auto scroller, if you're playing optimally from the beginning of the level, you will hit the water around 51 seconds. And if you did it normally, this level is about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So all in all, the actual raft ride is about at 3.5 minutes. So it's not crazy long, but man, it kind of feels like it's pretty long. Kind of feels like it's very long sometimes.
Yeah.
We are on loop 2. The things are gonna get a little spicier. F Chica very cleanly takes out the boss, and it looks like he's going to enter the waterfall right at 33 or 23 minutes there, maybe a second over. So that's our kind of mark to watch to see how far ahead he is and how much time he has of a cushion. And yeah, he's killing that guy on the right in a PB attempt. I would never see that. He's killing this guy on the left as well. He's playing it safe, and you can't blame him. And he actually does do like a super small optimization there, or a super small safety thing there. He takes like a half a step to the right at the bottom of that ladder, because on loop 2, if you get unlucky and you just jump directly from the ladder, you can get hit sometimes. So it looked like Halford got on there about 23 and a half. So yeah, about 30 seconds, I would say. Not too bad. Not insurmountable by any means. We want to see if Halford decides to take any risks here. Look at that shield loss. Amazing. That's so sketchy, dude. It's so sketchy to do that. It's the best way to do it, and these guys are the best. They're 1 and 2.
This is good. Well, good. That's the first good part of the first part of level 3 that Halford's in.
That's the big gauntlet there. So now that he's okay, FGK, there's a bat right in your face. No big deal. Nice. So yeah, now that he got through the RNG, the next section is all jumping. You can take it quickly. He's doing slightly safe strats, but that's to be expected. And honestly, I say safe strats. I mean, that's maybe like a half a second slower, a quarter of a second slower than what we would see optimally. But yeah, he clears it, and he's on both of our runners are on the tower. This is not bad. We like to see it. I like to see close ones like this. But yeah, racing this game is super volatile. The time swings and time losses in this game are just so big, because recovery, generally, depending on where you get hit, you cannot recover to gold armor. And this game is very, very much playing through it fast and efficiently. Definitely requires gold armor. All right, extra hard-working Goblin. Let's see if he gets one last one here. He's just going to walk it out. Okay. Oh, Halford cast the magic for the iframes. That's
close to the end of that ride, which is risky.
Yeah, you can kind of get trapped there. FGK's still doing the big boy, the optimal setup for that boss kill. And honestly, once you kind of get that timing for it, it's not too bad. But it's scary, man. You miss that, you die. You miss that quick kill, you die. So
yep.
We'll see if Halford decides to do that same setup, or if he's going to do that was so close. Let's see if he decides to do the slightly safer setup where you kind of walk back to the left and fall off the platform here. I wonder. No, he's going for the regular one here. I've never seen that setup. That is so insane. Okay. Yeah. Whatever you got to do, whatever your setup is, as long as it works, baby. Like, that's it. FGK's super clean start to level 4. Very, very clean. He's moving. Halford. Oh, there's some weird genies here. Okay. He's in there. He's through it. We are loop 2. So FGK, once again, not opting to get the shield. So FGK will not be doing the glitch on level 5. So that makes the level definitely a little bit more sketchy. Now, remember last run, Halford did go for it, and he kind of messed it up. I recall he messed up the glitch for the invulnerability, so he had to play without it. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now whether or not he's. I think he's gonna try it again. I think he's comfortable with it. I think he's gonna go for this. Look at that! He even gets the optimal chest spawn there. That's a really, really tight jump. In order to get that chest spawn on the first jump, that saves just a second. It saves one jump basically. But dude, it's so cool. It's such a good strat. So yeah, our runners are going to. We're going to see the 2 different paths here. FGK is going to play as intended. If Professor F were watching this race, he would be nodding his head in approval at FGK right now. He'd be saying, "You're playing the game the correct way, sir. Thank you." And as soon as he sees Halford glitch, he's going to take a moment back, probably say, I don't know, Nani, and just maybe he knows about the glitch, and who knows what Professor F's doing nowadays.
Planning the next in the series.
Maybe. All right, so Halford did not get the mode 7 skip. That's fine. Just means he's slightly slow. FGK coming up to the. Oh, he locked himself. So in this game, if you press like attack and jump on, like, oh, he did it again. Yeah, if you're not careful with your mashing, for whatever reason, I don't know the exact way that it happens, but it has something to do with when you press attack and jump. If you press them too close together, it will actually lock our author's animation and not let you attack. So definitely didn't want to see that from Chico, so he kind of had a little bit of a longer fight there. Let's see if Halford can have a little bit of a cleaner one and make up some time.
It's looking good. Now he's having to go back a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, that was
that's
not
pretty
bad.
solid.
Yeah. All right. So last time Halford had a little bit of a struggle getting the ghost set up. Let's see if he. I bet during that 10-minute break he went back here and practiced it. I know I would have. So yeah, he jumps to the left, spawns that chest, so that way the next chest is going to be the goddess bracelet. He's going to jump, kind of do a suicide jump here, maybe block that. No, okay. Nice. So now he's going to try to jump. Okay, so he's doing it the safe way. You can't blame him. So he's going to do another magic cast here. And now he's invulnerable, and now he's going to get the bracelet, and he's going to have a nice, smooth, clear sailing all the way to the end here. While F. Chica is not invulnerable, and he still has the dagger, and he that was kind of a close call with the Reamer. But yeah, he's going to go through the rest of the level glitchless here. And, honestly, I think Halford's going to make it some time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Oh, so he's gonna do. Oh wait, no. Okay, I thought he was going to pick up bracelet there and do an invulnerability glitch there, but maybe he thought that was he was checking to see if that was shield. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think he wasn't sure what chest he was on, so he's just opening that one to make sure he was on his correct shield count, because you want the shield for this boss because you want a faster magic cast. You want to cast two magics for this boss, and you want that shield so you can do it faster.
Halford was about 30 some seconds behind.
Yeah, I would say he was about 30 seconds behind here.
Okay.
So let's see if he makes something time. So that's about a 30-12-ish. If Chica's gonna go, let's see if Chica decides to go for a 1 dragon kill or a 2 dragon kill here. So if super optimally you can do this in 1 kill, but it can be mean if you get bad RNG. So he's going for the faster strat, and he gets it. Really nice, really clean. Meanwhile, Halford is invulnerable, so he's going to jump in the middle of this boss and just mash it down. And bing, bang, boom, that is it. And yeah, he made up a little time. That's a 30, that's like a 40. So it looks like he made up maybe 5-6 seconds on that level.
Great.
And honestly, he's going to make up, if he has a really clean fight here, the time save for this route, it's about 6 seconds. So if he had a good start and gets his damage boost here, if he has a really clean fight, he will make up even more time here. F. Chica has a very nice, very chill time here. All right, so 3104-ish. F. Chica still needs to get his bracelet.
Right. He's going to have to
see
go
Halford.
Yep,
Oh my
going
god, he's going right. What a madman, dude. That is so sketchy. I have like 80 save states, by the way, of this boss, and every one of them is different. Like, okay, dude. So that's 3120. So he's only 10-15 seconds. This is anyone's race here. This is Halford doesn't have to get armor. He'll probably get green armor, but you can see here F. Chica has to delay to get that bracelet. So having bracelet already does. Oh, look at this Reamer. Okay. Okay, good Reamer pattern for F. Chica. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so that was a little problematic. Now Halford is not going to have gold armor, so he's not going to be able to destroy these projectiles from these bird heads. So he is much more susceptible to bad RNG. Does a little manip to get him to shoot down there, and it looks like this bird head's just going to pop out. That is just what you want to see. So hopefully he has smooth sailing. And it's up to F. Chica here. Let's see him close it out. Nice and easy here. He's going for the left side strat. Gets that early first hit. Really nice. Okay, waiting for that flame so he can manipulate it to go down. Really nice. Good Astaroth. So he's going to start Neburoth while Halford goes up to his Astaroth fight. And Halford's going right side.
Wow. He's got it right.
Okay, F. Chica takes the intentional hit and finishes him off. So he's going in. Okay, that's a 41. He's going in while Halford's on Neburoth. Going for the hit. That's the do nothing pattern.
Oh,
he's dead. Oh,
there we go.
Oh my god, that was so close. So it's about a 15-second lead right now for F. Chica still. That was a really good first cycle. And if he has a good cycle here, he will close it out. There it is. Closes it out strong. What a run. A low 33. That's a 33 1x.
Wow.
And Halford himself is gonna, if he finishes here, that's okay. Good first cycle. One more. Okay, that's a good pattern. Is he laying on the platform? Okay, a little bit too much lag. All right, so not a 2 cycle here. Looks like he's in. This is a bad pattern. He's Duke's going for the 1-pattern.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, he went for it, dude. That's the one. So he does the 1 cycle attempt from that side. That was so that can only have so he can only do that on 1 out of 6 patterns, and he got the pattern, but I think at the end look at
He's
this.
going for it.
Look at
He's
this.
going for it.
Oh.
He's giving the fans what they want.
Dude, he is I think 4 hits. Now 3
There you
hits
go.
away. That's it. 3 hits away. What an absolute madman. That is, dude, you love to see it. You love to see it.
Great.
Give it up for Halford for going for that. That is just full sending it, man. That's insane. 34-18 for Halford. Finishes it out very, very nicely. Let's get that in there. So 34-18 for Halford with a 33-24 for Fchica. So Fchica takes game number 2, but Darth Cubius mentioned in the beginning of this our little showcase here. We're gonna run all 3 games. We're gonna run all 3 races, and we're gonna see one more here. Man,
I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
yeah, sure. So there you have it, guys. Fchica showing why he is the #1 Super Ghouls runner in the act. I'll say it, in the universe. Unless we got some runners somewhere else. This dude is insane. Halford, no slouch himself. A 34 in a no reset run in a marathon and whatever we're calling this. That's insane. That's such a good run. These two are popping off, man. They're doing great. Shout out once again for Yoshilin for putting this together, for suggesting it. Shout outs to Speed Gaming for allowing us to be here and restream this nice race. Once again, we're gonna be giving the runners a little bit of a break. We're gonna have a 10-minute break here, and I'll probably go and grab some hydration myself and get up and stretch. And we are going to get back into this final race of the Super Ghouls and Ghosts, a 1-on-1 3-run match between Fchica and Halford. I will be right back as well. All right.
All right.
Yeah, big shout out to the Japanese Super Ghouls community. They do monthly races. Minarin organizes them every month, and they do monthly races. A lot of participants over there. There's a lot of super talented runners over there. Sumono, Minarin, Halfward, Ayoid-san, Sumono, Match FM, Yumogino. Oh man, I could keep going, but I just can't think of all of them. There's so many kind of a nice little cool resurgence lately. It's really cool to see all the runners kind of coming back. We have quite a few active runners just everywhere. I know Sukaz has been running quite often. I know we have quite a bit of people still playing this game. You know, it's one of the scarier, you know, more intimidating runs to get into, but it's great, man. You put in some time and it's very satisfying. It's a very satisfying game to clear because most people that know about this game or have played it casually will, you know, have tales of spending a summer, you know, renting it and playing it all summer and finally beating the first loop and getting very pissed off that they have to play it again. You know, it's a classic in that sense. So it's cool to see this game, you know, still be alive and all that. So Kibius, when are we gonna get you in the lab with the Scandinavian mad scientist and numbers and get you that sub 40?
That's right, man. That's right. You know, my excuses are lame, so I need to get back to it.
What have you been running on lately? Do you run on the classic or do you have a console that you run on?
I actually ended up getting a console. I got you know, a Super Famicom, and so
Right on.
got original hardware. So
Hell
I've
yeah.
truly got no excuse. It's like I bought the golf clubs. I got to like get out there and actually play golf. So.
Oh man.
I started out on a Super Nintendo Mini. That's kind of
Yeah.
I got it.
Same here for this game, you know.
Yeah, and I got it and I played it and I was like, you know, I was interested in the other games, but this was the game that I liked. I was like, this
Sure.
is fantastic. And I got on YouTube and Malcolm and Dice's runs showed up. I was like, oh my god, like,
Yeah.
how are they doing this? And then I think I discovered the community that way. I remember popping into your stream, I think, first of all, because you were kind of the top ranked English speaking runner. So yeah, if we've got anybody in chat who's looking for like a really good daily stream that starts at usually start about like 11 Eastern or somewhere about there. Telio's stream it's a lot of fun, and he's often going for records in what he's trying to run.
Yeah, you know, we go for him. We give it the old college try, you know. You do what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still running this series. I'll be running we're actually running Daimakamura, which is Ghouls and Ghosts. We'll actually be running that for Retrothon coming up with Aquas. We'll be running a Daimakamura race, and he's going to be playing super graphics, and I'm going to be playing the Genesis version.
Nice.
So it's going to be a version race. That's going to be so silly, but I think it'll be fun. And
Oh, interesting.
yeah,
So it's gonna be you're gonna be running two different versions of the
two
same
different
game
versions of the same
Oh, wow.
game. Yeah.
at the same time. Yeah.
And this game will also be getting love right after that. I believe Enemy is going to be running Super Ghouls for that as well. Enemy's run is actually one that I watched as well. He ran Super Ghouls for GDQ I think in 2017 or 18, I think. So he was one of the runners that I also had been watching when I kind of first started getting into the run. Him and Dagron. You think 17 QC? That sounds right. Yeah. You know, him and Dagron were running it back then. Fred was still running the game back then. There's quite a few people that have been running the game and are still around and kind of all, you know, moved on doing their various things in various games. But you know, all of us kind of got bit by the Professor F, you know, Super Ghouls, the Demon Village bug, you know, if you will. It's just a
Is
great game.
Dagron still streaming?
Yeah, and he has a different name now.
Oh,
And so I can't remember what his what his new name is. So I feel bad. Let me actually search because I feel bad now. I'm gonna feel.
he's a good guy. He's a funny guy.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think I know. So it's Shadax now. So it's Shadax. Shadax is
That's Shadax.
Dagron's new name. Yes.
Yeah, he's been like in your stream, I think.
Yeah, for sure. He's very old school. He's been playing quite a few games. I know he first came onto the scene doing a lot of Genesis stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I know he did Equinox way back in the day. That's kind of how I knew him, was from Equinox on the SNES, which is like the successor to Solstice, which was the NES game.
Nice.
But yeah, we're coming up on game number 3 in this production here. Thanks once again to Yoshilin for kind of getting it all organized. Thanks to RTA Racing, the Japanese stream, the official Japanese stream. Sumono and I think, oh gosh, Match FM, I think are on comms over there. Shout out and thanks to Speed Gaming for allowing Darth Curious and myself to have a nice little Friday night in the Demon Village.
Yes, indeed.
It's a nice way to spend a night. We'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah.
I mean, F Chica really showing he's been practicing this whole week. He's just been popping off practicing constantly. He's really put in time, and I know Halford has as well, but I think Halford streams at a more like normal Japanese time. F Chica streams like super late in the night for Japanese time, which is like normal for me. So I just happen to catch more of his streams, but I know both these guys have been, working hard and really wanting to give us a good show here, and they've both been killing it. They both have had a lot of great moments and showed off a lot of really cool strats and kind of the new way that people are really figuring out and playing this game. It's cool to see.
Yeah.
The real question is, F Chica going to get the bow 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it. He got it both times. Oh, did I not save F Chica? Oh, it's up here. Okay, I wrote it in the wrong spot. I was like, I wanted to remember what he got in this last run. So right, last race, race number 2, F Chica coming off at 33:24. Haver coming off at 34:18. We'll see if Halford. I'm going to say it. I've been trying to be unbiased here, but I'm looking for Halford to get a win on the board here. I want to see this man pop off here, and it could happen. F Chica's been going for some very risky strats, but he's getting it done. He's consistent as heck. On strats that were thought to be, really really risky and tough to go for. He's just showing his consistency and making it happen. It's crazy.
QC is putting in the word for if bow, then pacifist run. So
If bow, then pacifist. That is the rule, but I don't think F Chica got the memo, unfortunately.
yeah, it's QC, the pioneer of the pacifist run. So
That's right. It is possible to beat this game without killing a single enemy. And if you don't believe me, check out QC 100, because he's a madman. Did you want to spend more time on the raft? Pacifist is the way to go, because that makes the raft ride so much longer because of all the lag. It's insane.
be super careful.
Sorry, yeah, without killing a single enemy besides the required kills. Yes, besides the end bosses, of course. All right, they're going back to the main screen, which means we are going to get ready to kick off our 3rd run of our Super Ghouls and Ghosts 3-run match between Halfword on the left and F Chica on the right. Number 1 and number 2 in the world. What are they gonna get here? Double dagger. Okay.
Nice.
You love to see it.
Good.
All right. Looks like F Chica went a lower route. I wonder if he missed the timing for his jump, but he definitely took a little hit there. That jump to get back up to the top side can be a little tricky. And looks like what is this RNG? Okay, hold on. All right. So just like that, Halfword takes a nice little leak. F Chica is forced to respect the coffin right there. There's nothing he can do. He has to kill it. Like we mentioned, this is a two-hit you're dead game. One, you lose your armor. Two, you're dead. So you are forced to respect certain patterns you get when you're in this state here. He is going to have a chance to get back his armor. I wasn't really watching closely what his chest count is, but I think if he's on count,
Oh,
oh, so he's just doing that on purpose. So he okay. Oh, that freaked me out. Oh, I forgot that he hit that he. Oh man, that killed me. Is this a showcase for an upcoming tourney? No, this is just a nice little exhibition match here. So if Chica does take the intentional death, he did that so he can guarantee that he gets back to gold to green armor. I think honestly he was on the right chest count to do it anyway, but you know what? He wants to keep it safe and consistent. You cannot blame him. Halfward, for the first time today in our 3 runs, takes the lead and goes into level 2. Nicely done.
Green Saber, I think the most recent tournament was like maybe more than 2 years ago. There was a Russian tournament, and somebody put up quite a bit of money. And so it was Russian and Ukrainian runners all running, and I think that's when kind of Stans came on the scene.
Yeah, Stans has run X-Ray. Quite a few talented Eastern European runners were a part of it for sure. F Chica, he can do the B boost, so he's going for it, and he gets it. Man, I didn't see. Did Halfward B boost too? I for some reason can't remember. But anyway, it looks like he got through it nice and easy. He got through it. It seemed to be nice and easily there, and he's on the raft. I think he might have did do the B boost. F Chica did as well, and he is on the raft as well. Very nice. Well, I am a little sad. This isn't the last raft ride we have, but it is the second to last raft ride we have left. For those of you, if you're just joining us, this is our auto scroller here. It's about 3.5 minutes of auto scroller. Not particularly too technically demanding. There are a bunch of fish that spawn off screen. Luckily, they all kind of spawn in the same spot. So if you play consistently and you're on a consistent part of the screen, you can kind of see, F Chica tweeted that he got a nosebleed sometime before this race, during the race, so blood has been shed during this run. F Chica is playing so fast, the man's bodily fluids are getting drained out of him. It's insane.
It's a stressful game.
That is insane.
No doubt about it.
That sucks, man. Oof, the random nosebleed. All right, is that a factor? Is that a factor in the level 1 kind of pickup there? If Chica's got blood on the controller, he's got blood off his nose, dude. He's playing his heart out right now. That's crazy. I hate to see it. That sucks, dude. Oof. But you know what? He's a champion. He's a number 1. The dude he's a Ghouls beast, dude. I mentioned it before, but he has records in multiple games in this series. And he is no joke. Ever since he's got on the scene, a couple years ago, I remember his first run was Ghouls and Ghosts, and I remember Zed. This was back when Zed was alive, and he DM'd me on in Discord and was like, "Hey man, have you seen this new guy, F Chica? You see him just run past the Aremer in level 2. The man has been fearless since he's been part of this series."
Yep.
He's just always been just pushing. I kind of knew there's something special about him when you see him do the crazy strats that he's just been doing for forever, man. Like ever since he's been around. It's crazy. It's great. Great to see.
He basically routed the all bees sort of route in Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. It's like
right.
I think all bees had been discovered, but he like basically dropped the time down dramatically.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the 100% category for Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection.
Right.
And Dice had the any percent for a while, and then F Chica came along and
I know Dice ran it. I know TMR ran it for a little bit.
Yeah, TMR did too. I think Nintendo paid him to run it.
All right, so we actually did see this time. we didn't mention it, but this time F Chica did go for the shield loss on the Siren enemy, which is a very, very risky. It's not super risky once you once you kind of understand how it works. It's consistent, but it is a very risky strategy to just save frames. And he did do it this time, so he's gonna go for a 1 Dragon Magic kill here, and hopefully catch the early cycle and not losing time for it. That is the optimal way to do it. Half word, he had the shield, he did it perfectly, and goes on to level 3. F Chica gets it. Really good kill there. Had a favorable pattern, and he executed it perfectly. That was great.
I know F Chica was running this on a Switch, but then felt like the inputs weren't as good for him, and that's why he got the mini. So I guess the inputs are a little bit better because it's not a Bluetooth.
Yeah, if I had a choice between playing on Switch like Virtual Console or SNES Classic, I would definitely be choosing the SNES Classic. I think that they're both probably fine in terms of machine, fidelity or how close it runs to an actual console. No one has really super duper looked into it, but it seemed, myself having quite a lot of experience on console and SNES Mini, I think that it's very close and close enough to not really truly need to have anything separate or anything. Yeah, interesting. Definitely interesting to see and to point out that he did go from Switch and not really like it and swap to SNES Classic. Okay, nice. If Chica takes out the Reamer, Halfward did his own taking out of the Reamer. He's still ahead here. These bats come at random spots, random intervals, random angles. It's, there ain't no planning for it. You just look at that garbage.
Oh my-
Yeah, look at that. F Chica with a really sick neutral jump to save himself there. That was insane. But yeah, just these bats. This is the garbage, man. This is what you got to deal with. These bats coming from every angle possible. So, you can kind of get lucky and have a really friendly tower or not. Halford going nice and easy and opting to run there. You have been noticing if you've kept it. Okay, F Chica. If you haven't been noticing, these guys have been jumping constantly, basically, but not double jumping. Single jumping over and over again is the fastest mode of transportation in this game. Walking is second, and double jumping is actually the slowest. You really want to avoid double jumping as much as you can. So when they play safer, they'll be doing just singular walking. Let's see how Halford does this quick kill here. Is he going to go for the safe one or the quick one? The jump setup is so interesting. All these guys have their own setup for it. Most people use an audio cue because the music kind of goes dun 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 dun. And so I've heard Sumono and a bunch of Japanese, what they'll say dun dun dun
That's
dun.
right.
They'll kind of do like an audio thing, which is kind of neat. And I've always thought it was interesting that the majority of runners kind of use an audio cue there. You don't really need an audio cue. You can kind of do kind of run to the edge and do your own setup. But a lot of runners use like kind of the music as an audio cue. Still doing that quick dagger strat. This is a spot. Things are happening for Halfward.
Like fish in a
He's
barrel.
got to retreat. Okay, hold on. Nice. Just kill that
Good.
guy. Yeah, nice.
Good recovery.
Okay, this is so sketchy. All right, so yeah, he plays that a little bit sketchy, a little bit scared. Not really scared, but like very cautiously. And F Chica definitely made up some time there. So he's
Sure.
this is neck and neck now, dude. Maybe like 3 seconds. You can just see like you can see where you take your time, how you play safe, and what the game gives you really makes quite a bit of swings in this game. So let's see, how big of a time difference is this?
16.
10-17-ish on the fade, 10-21, so 4 seconds, I would say.
Yep.
That can definitely another big time swing is going to be this boss, depending on what pattern they get, how quickly those heads group up. You really want to see the Hydra heads group up because the daggers are piercing. They shoot through a whole bunch of hitboxes at once, so you obviously want them all to get together. at the same time. Halford not quite getting the mode 7 skip. Neither is Fchica. And you know what? I generally see these guys get this, so I wonder if they're just playing a little safe, not trying to jump from the super edge of the platforms, and not trying to get too crazy with their platforming here. But just interesting to know that I don't think I've seen either one of these guys get a mode 7 skip yet.
What is skipped when you get the mode 7 skip? Is it one of the water spigots? Or...
No, it's just the screen will stop swaying from side to side, so it'll make it more consistent to jump into the boss room. And it means that you've jumped optimally from the first platform to the second platform.
Nice.
So it just skips the mode 7, which is like the screen shake, and it saves time just for making things a little bit more consistently. And okay, so it's a 40, we'll call it a 45 when he started that screen, and this is a 49. This is still about 4 seconds. That was a really quick setup for Halford. Fchica, I don't have audio. We don't have audio for this, so I don't know if they got. Okay, they both got it. They're both in there, so they both perfectly got their glitch. They're both going for this route. This is going to be interesting to see if the like if they're platforming or if their lag here is going to make any time swing. The biggest time swing that we're going to see now is the boss fight, depending on what the boss pattern they get is.
Yeah. Is he going to be low or go high?
Yeah, we really want to see it to stay. We really want to see it stay low because obviously if it goes high, then you got to jump and sometimes you can lose time there. Yeah, they're glitched. They're invulnerable. Level 5 is dead. This is Ghouls'n. This is Ghouls'n 2024.
Some folks will, even as they're invincible, kind of kill off enemies because it reduces lag.
Yeah, I haven't done a whole bunch of labbing on what enemies to kill and if it's worth it to kill enemies here, but definitely if you see any of them kill enemies, the thought is to reduce lag for sure.
Yeah. All right, here we
All right,
go.
let's see how these bosses. We are neck and neck here. Halford getting to the boss quite a little bit earlier. Still got that same kind of 4-second lead. The boss is going to. Oh, it's going up. And if Chica stays down, so I think that he made up a second or two there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're only about a second apart here. So, all right, we're going to see. Is F. Chica going to do his crazy manipulation here? I'm assuming Halford's going to do a nice and easy strat. Yeah, so Halford is doing his strat. Okay, so he messed it up.
Oh, he messed it
Yeah,
up.
so let's see. Okay, but he's
Oh,
got
he got it
back up.
back.
Okay,
Wow.
dude. This guy
I didn't know
is
there was a backup for
this
that.
guy's a magician, dude. That was not the right manip. That it went a little bit farther left than he usually has it. But yeah, look at that, and he's back in the lead. You can see it saves like 2 seconds. Like that manip saves like 2-3 seconds maybe. And let's see how the fights go. Okay, and they are. F. Chica takes the lead by a half a second, dude.
Yep.
These guys are flying right now. 14-17 into level 7. They're both en route for like a mid 15 here. And Halford skipping the head, so Halford goes ahead again.
They both skipped. Yeah.
Did F. Chica as well? Okay.
Yep. Wow.
These guys are bringing it here for our third and final race. Look at the sink. Look at the sink. Okay. Okay, both having to wait and going here to get their gold armor. Very nice. Definitely required for this loop 1. They're going to need to be casting their magic on these bosses coming up here. So now we're going to see what kind of RNG do these heads give. Okay, a little bit nicer for Halford there, actually. So that looks like it maybe gave him a little bit of an inch here. So now they're both going to do their final jumps, and they're both going to do head on up to this final boss of loop 1. F. Chica looks to be, I gotta say, a half a second, maybe not even. All right, they're both on there. Hey, Halford went for 2 dragons. F. Chica went for 1. Very similar in time still. Both got good manips, and they were both barely off. F. Chica takes the hit, but honestly, Okay, so that was a 448 and
I
like a
think those
what?
are
That was
fine.
that both 448s? Like, was that just straight
Yep.
even?
I think that was even.
That was insane. What is that? 1548 for both of them. That was they are
Sorry.
probably within a half a second here. You absolutely love to see it.
Nice.
I gotta say, I think I would. Man, I don't know. I think I wonder what's faster. We're gonna see here because Halford is in gold armor, so that means all he wants to do here is to lose the shield. That's his main goal. Obviously, not to get hit and keep going, but Halford wants to lose the shield. If Chica, on the other hand, he is going to have to stop and get that green armor. And I wonder if he's going to go for gold armor because it's loop 2, because I know both of them like the safety of using the magic on the boss. So if Chica for sure is going to be stopping for green armor, and that's going to cost him maybe a second or two. So, but also if Chica has to lose the shield, then that's going to be a whole other kind of headache. So yeah, it's so even here. Okay, they both went for that subpixel jump. Both didn't get it. It's very finicky. There's not really a good setup for it. Halford gets a super fast shield loss. If Chica loses his whole armor,
Oh no.
that's not what you want to see.
No.
Oh, but look at the coffin spawn for Halford. Okay.
Oh.
Well, both of our authors are armorless here.
Both of their boxers.
The Super Goals gods have decided to keep things even here. Oh my god.
Professor F has reached down and even.
All right. So, okay, last time this happened, oh my god, Halford went for that a weird thing there. Last time this happened, if Chica took an intentional death, I think that you can still get back to green armor here with all the chests that they've spawned, but it depends on whether or not they spawn the first chest in the level. Okay, so Halford takes the intentional death. If Chica is going to get green armor back, and he's going to get it in the very last chest of this level, so he's going to take the lead because that death does cost you.
It's an interesting choice. Yeah.
Yeah, I maybe he wasn't sure of what armor, of what chest number he was on. Also, if he oh, so he's okay. So he's gonna get green armor there. I wonder if is he gonna get gold armor here then? No, okay, he's just gonna finish with green. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Yes, he's going for the. That's fine. That's still okay. Okay, nice. Woo. All right.
He lost his armor. Okay.
Yeah, if Chica took a hit at the on the boss there, so that did cost him just a tiny bit of time. Halford cleans it up nicely, very nicely. If Chica still, we'll call it. Oh, I don't know, 5 or 10 second lead now.
Yep, I think you're right.
And I think he's probably gonna hold on to this unless Halford. I wonder. Okay, so he didn't spawn that chest. So will we see a loop 2 B boost? Generally, we don't see a loop 2 B boost because
Yep.
the pattern is different. So let's see if he has a setup for this. Okay, interesting. All right, if he gets this jump here, then he made up 3 seconds. Oh, so he didn't. So he only makes up about a second here. So yeah, getting that B boost does save a second. It doesn't. It's not. There's kind of 2 parts to it. That first part saves a second, and if you get that second jump, you save another like 2 seconds. But he only got kind of 1 part of it, so he only saved about a second. But I do think that he made up a tiny bit of time. And this is it. It's the last raft ride. Last raft ride of the night. So our obligatory auto scroller in a speed run. I've mentioned it a few times if you've been hanging out. Oh, that chest is in a weird spot. Okay, hold on.
Can he get it without?
Oh,
Nice.
just sneaking in there. Just sneaking in, man. Oh, that's so sketchy. It's so nervous when that happens because you really do not want to get that scythe. That would have been very bad news. He could have had a chance to get armor back, a dagger back with some lucky drops, but yeah, really nice job avoiding the scythe there. Have Chica setting up to continue rolling. Halfward as well. Like I said, this is not a too technical level, but you do. It is quite costly if you take a hit. It makes the boss fight a lot more nerve-wracking. You actually can get the same cycle, or maybe only one cycle slower without using magic. But just the fact that if you take a hit, you die is really the scary part. And if you die, you lose 3.5 minutes. It's truly the biggest loss in Super Ghouls'n Ghost speedrunning, besides dying to Astaroth and Neburoth.
Is it your ability to cast magic quickly that determines the wave cycle, or is that something that's set by
Yeah, so the wave cycle kind of just goes up and down the entire time, and if you die on the raft, the wave cycle will be opposite. But it's just the currently like the quickest kill gets like the certain wave cycle, and if you don't get it quick enough, then you lose one wave cycle. But on with shield and casting 2 dragons, you generally should get it no problem. But if you have like steel armor and you have to sit there and mash, you can actually get a lot of hits in because if with dagger, and you can get close to the same cycle, I think. But yeah, it's just killing the boss fast enough to get on the same cycle.
Yeah,
and you can kind of see like how they're how off they're, because their wave cycles are kind of a little different. Like kind of going up and down slightly on a different pace here. Yeah, what can we say? Maybe 5 seconds here? Maybe a little more. Yeah, maybe about 10 seconds of a time difference here. Definitely not too big in this game, considering how level 3 begins. So Chica, nice and clean.
yeah, it's a little north of 10. That might be as many as 15.
All right, so he began at like a 23:15. And we'll see what time Halford begins here. Going for that single jump over the lava. The decisions of what these guys think is safe to go for and what not to go for is just a mind-blowing. Yeah, we'll call it 15 seconds. Oh, about 14 seconds of a lead here, which is not much. And Halford not even going to fight the guy on the right. He says, let's just send it, baby. All right. F. Chica makes it through the gauntlet very, very clean. Halford loses his shield as well. And he has one more kind of last... okay, so he gets a really favorable pattern there from the Woo Bear. And kind of doesn't really have to deal with it, so very nice. And he moves on to the jumping section that F. Chica just gets through once more. And going for this reamer kill. Ooh, really clean reamer kill there. Very nice. It's always nice to get that guy out of the way without having to deal with it. If he stays on the screen, it just causes a little bit of lag, and you can sometimes get like unlucky and get some weird double swoops. Okay, Halford takes him out. A little bit, a little bit. I hesitate to say sloppier, but a little bit more effort required to kill him there, but he still gets it done. And into bat country we go. These bats spawn at random angles, random spot, random sides. They can be carrying gifts of weapons that we don't want. It's just garbage. It's so much. It's one of the meanest parts for sure.
Like axe.
Oh yeah, the axe, the scythe.
And the axe, when you have like gold armor, is just useless. It goes up
Yeah.
and then over. Anyway.
I think the axe, the upgraded axe weapon is probably the worst. I think I would prefer the scythe over the axe.
Yeah.
F. Chica, one more goblin maybe? One more maybe actually? Okay, nice. All right, and let's see, is he going to go for the, well, we've seen him go for it every time, so I'm assuming we're going to see him go for the nice setup here. Yeah, he throws a dagger, so it's kind of dun, dun, throw, jump. Nice little audio cue here. Halford going to be doing something similar, but he uses a jump to set it up here, so he'll do a little jump here. Doink. Yep, nice. Interesting. Very interesting.
Like what Sumono does, but Sumono does it from the other platform on the right, the one that he just landed on.
Yeah, Simono has a setup that starts from the right platform. It's the same kind of concept, but you definitely can get there in time to do it from the right. I don't think it saves any time, but whatever is comfortable, whatever you can do, to set it up in a consistent way is we like that. All right, we are on loop 2, which means Chica hasn't been getting this shield. He has not been going for this glitched strat. And we'll see. We're about to find out if he's going to change his mind or keep going for the consistent way. And so he gets the shield this time. Okay. So it looks like for race number 3, it looks like Chica is going to be going for that early bracelet strat.
Oh.
And Halford gets that jump again, gets the early chest spawn. That saves about a second. That does save time over having to spawn it with an additional jump. That's really interesting to see that he's hit that like every time. I struggle to get that jump. That's a really awkward, like you have to be super close to the spikes in order to get it. So
Yep.
Oh, okay. So if Chica's loses a little time there, he got nervous about the flame vent and did not go in front of it. I wonder if he kind of messed up his manipulation here, because it looks like Halford gets a slightly earlier cycle. He's not gonna get mode 7 skip for sure. That was not quick enough. You kind of have to jump forward and trigger the steam vents like a little bit earlier on loop 2. The timing definitely changes. So it did look like Chica kind of had to wait a little bit longer though, so he did lose a tiny bit of time. So Halford's still making up some time, and this is going to be the first time we see Chica go for the early glitch strat. All right, how are those Hydra heads going to be? They group up kind of nicely for a second there.
Spamming again.
But yeah, kind of a unfavorable pattern there. Halfward. Let's see. Oh wow,
That's
was
as good as
so good, dude. You love to see that.
it doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, that was insane. That was really good. So he made up a few more seconds as well. All right, Chica spawns the Goddess Bracelet. Going to come up here, kill this. Oh my god. Okay. And he's doing it the super safe way, which is understandable.
Oh no!
Oh, dude. Man. So he kind of fumbles the setup again, just like in game 1. I wonder what he's gonna do here. I mean, I think he's just gonna play it, because I thought for a second it looked like he was thinking about maybe taking a death, but. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough choice because you can't like when you have the bracelet. Getting green armor doesn't really help you that much. It does make you have more damage, like from further away because it's proximity based, but it doesn't let you destroy projectiles. So it's not like that much of an upgrade. Man. So we have to keep in mind here. Halford on our screen on the left is not invulnerable. He's having to play this without a glitch and out of the glitch state. And if Chica, he can just cruise. He's invulnerable right now.
And it's, early bracelet is definitely riskier, right? So it's not free. The rest of this is, 5 is pretty much free, but once he gets to 6.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So early bracelet makes level 5 much more consistent, but it makes level 6 and level 7 much more difficult.
Yeah.
Overall, I would say it's a more difficult strat because it makes level 5 and 6 harder. But it does kind of trivialize this level, which is a little bit unfortunate. Halford gets the green armor there, and I wonder if I would be surprised if he I would be surprised if he gets gold armor here because it's not really going to do much for him. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go for it. If Chica goes for the damage boost, and he's going to make his way up to Astaroth, while Halford, yeah, you can see why Dude, Bracelet's rough on this level without invulnerability because everything is just so far away from you. FG goes right side. Okay. He's sending it, dude. FG is just sending it, dude. Dude,
Is this
okay.
basically what happened to him at the last race? He had like the same thing, basically, right? The same
F Chica or Halfward?
half word. Sorry.
Yeah, this is what happened in Halfward's first race.
It was
Yeah,
first
in the second race he had a nice clean run. If Chica takes a hit on the bird, Halford has to play this without. This is so sketchy. This boss fight is so hard
race.
because again it's proximity based, and this boss can throw out his hands, and if you catch the hands, you die.
Don't wanna catch these hands.
Dodge! Get in there. Okay, he's kind of just giving a bunch of ice shots. If Chica takes out the Aremer, he's gonna recover his gold armor. Oh, he's just gonna, you know what? He's just gonna get his silver armor and go. You know, I respect that. You don't really, the green and the gold armor isn't gonna do much for these boss fights because you're already going to be like right in their face. So he just is gonna go with steel armor. Halford's still just look at how short of an attack range this is. You can really see. Oh, the bracelet kind of sucks in boxers when you don't have invulnerability. He's doing only like 1 damage, by the way. An unempowered dagger, like a regular dagger, does 4 damage. A bracelet at max range in boxers does 1 damage. So he's doing very little damage right here. That's why he has to hit him so many times. If Chica takes the hit against Astaroth, if he gets a death here, it could make things a little bit more interesting. Yeah, this is such a frustrating fight. Oh, and he took a death!
Well,
I mean, he still has some cushion here because Halford has been on this boss fight for like a minute because this is such a miserable fight. Can finish him here. Nice. Okay.
all right. So who knows? I mean,
All right. I mean, this is why. Oh, this is why no one did this strat, dude. Like you're seeing it, man. Bracelet on level 7 is so hard. It's such a tough weapon to use.
you get 33 minutes deep, and then this happens. You know.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, so if Chica's is gonna say, you know what, dude, I don't need armor for this. I'm just gonna go. So yeah, he's not even gonna stop to get his bronze armor. He's just gonna go with steel armor because he probably feels like it's not worth it to get bronze, which I kind of agree with him. It's probably not worth your time. One more hit, nice. Okay, so Halford makes up some time, and hey, we're on the same level. If FG dies again, dude, it's gonna put Halford in the lead. So once again, it's kind of F Chica's race to lose here. Halford, he still has to play the game and get to the boss though. This is the hardest part of the run. Oh god. Oh, gets lasered.
Oh no.
Okay, so he's gonna have to play this super safe now. Okay, so he gets Astaroth. He's on Neburoth now, but now he's in boxers. If Neburoth takes some steps and pushes left side of the screen, he could lose quite a bit of time here. Okay, that's the do nothing pattern. Okay. I think he needs like 5 more hits because he's not getting very much damage because he's so far away. Oh no! Oh yeah, he has to respect this now. He has to walk left. Oh, Halford misses the ladder. That's okay.
Tower inspection.
All right, FG is so close. He has like 2 or 3 hits here. Oh, unless he gets these max range hits. There it is. There it is.
That was
Halford. Okay, clean Astaroth. Well, man, if FG dies, we still have a race. He can kind of still win this with any cycle here, as long as he gets like some kind of one buff.
Oh, 1 buff.
Oh wait, are we gonna see a 1 cycle? Oh,
I think he was 1 away.
that was either 1 or 2 hits away, dude. Let's see. 2 hits away from the 1 cycle. That was insane.
Holy cow!
All right, Halford. Once again, going for that 1 cycle, as we expected, but he did not get the pattern he wanted, so he took a hit. Oh, I think if he crouch jumps there, I think you can get under that laser. I think that's what he was trying. GG, F Chica finishes out with a 35-33. and takes our third match while we sit and take a look here at Halford's final fight.
Well done, Halford.
And there it is. Probably a 36, about 8 seconds from here. So a 36, we'll call it probably 15. Incredible run from both these guys. What the heck?
Great.
F.
Great
Chica
night of racing. Yep.
takes all 3 games and proves that he is the Demon King, the Demon Village Demon King here. 3 very solid runs with a 33-14, a 33-24, and a 35-33. Halford, man, no slouch himself. A lot of really, really good moments. Still very respectable times. A 36-17, a 34-18, and a 36-15. Man, all 3 runs for both of them under 36 minutes. We even had a 33 and a 34. That's insane. That's so good.
Thank you, runners. Thank you, runners. Telio, thanks for joining me, dude. This was a pleasure as always.
Oh yeah, of course. You put people playing ghouls on Twitch. I'll be there, man.
Yeah, and thanks again to Yoshalin and Speed Racing.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. The Japanese commentary as well. Sumono and Match FM up there, holding it down on the Japanese restream over there on RTA Racing. Yeah, good stuff. Be sure to if you're interested in this game, you're interested in watching it. Both of these guys are still running it consistently. Be sure to follow F Chica, who he streams on Twitch, and Halford streams on Twitch as well. Be sure to follow Sumono and Match FM, our Japanese commentators over there. They're both consistent streamers as well. Sumono, great Japanese streamer, speedruns Super Ghouls, a bunch of other stuff. Very entertaining guy. Yeah, this was great. This is fun as heck.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.